Darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation.
Hello and welcome in to the week number 3 of our great IKRN league. This is week number 3, and that means we already have a great basic line of what to expect coming on to the next matches. This week number 1 and number 2 have been quite chaotic. We had a new team sub in, we had everything happening all of a sudden, but we had great matches. Just a quick recap from last week: we had Evid versus Vipers that ended with a Vipers win 2-1. Then we had TK Esports facing Exotic. Exotic beat them 2-0, and they look quite well, played very decent. Then we had this sub team that was replacing Gold Wings, winning against Vipers 2-1, but losing against Team CEO. So at the moment, we have standings that are quite similar one to each other. We have at the moment 4 teams that have 1 win and 1 loss. We have Exotic with 2 wins and 0 losses, and then we have TK Esport with 0 wins and 2 losses. All the rest of the teams are even now. We still have like a few differentials because not every match went to game number 3. But now we have news. We have news. This is best of 5 right now. We have extended the time we have on each match, so it's going to be a little bit more hectic now. More teams can make more adjustments. It could go to game number 5. It could be a little bit more even. So we shall see. Then we have our first matchup of the weekend. We have Respect Team Epsilon versus Evit Esports. Evit's always playing earlier in the day, and we shall see what they can do. They won against TK Esports. They lost against Vipers on a very difficult match that they had. They almost seemed that they could come back. They didn't in the end. But we shall see then what can they do against Epsilon, that team that all of a sudden subbed in and really showed up against Vipers. They had to have a few more minutes, I think, against Team CEO. They couldn't take the win, but after that match, they really stepped it up. So we shall see then what they can do coming into this week number 3. We have both teams on the field, and we're ready to go. Then we are going to roll on the Manfield night. It's going to be both teams facing each other. Epsilon, we shall see if they can keep up this winning streak. They won against Vipers. They think they can do it against Evit because Vipers actually won against Evit. So we shall see what Evit can do on this matchup. Then it's 5 minutes that are ticking down on the first game of this series. It's going to be a long series now. Game number 5 can be on the horizon. We shall see what both teams can bring to the table. We just began then. We are off to a great start. Both teams fighting for the ball, fighting for the ball possession. This is Kiko. Just clearing that ball away. Solstice now. Solstice, I don't remember if Solstice is summoning on this matchup. I don't remember seeing his name, but he's here now trying to play it out. We are seeing Epsilon with a skiller. Remember that last time they played with Mike and they were playing with the sub because they couldn't bring all their players, but now they're all here and now they're making a statement because they find the first goal. It's Far that is going to have the first goal of the match, the first goal of this week number 3 of the first match. Then this is Epsilon's 1-0. We shall see if they can answer. We know they always start a bit slow and they start to regain. We shall see then if this is the story for them or if Epsilon can come up on top. Pico now losing the ball possession. Far taking it up the wall. Let's see what he can do. He's trying to pull up the Masty, not efficiently. Bram just clearing the ball away. Now Soltis, that's a nice center, but no one is there for the shot. Skiller now is looking for the center ball too far. Far in the midfield, taking up the 50. He can center this ball. No, Bram is now taking it, and now the counter attack is coming in. Skiller has to take this ball, but he couldn't. No, the center was there, but he couldn't take the shot. 1 minute 30 that already ticked down. We shall see then what both teams can do. This is a very interesting matchup now, and Epsilon just got gifted a ball there. What happened with the defense from Evit? This is very, very strange on the defensive side. Evit couldn't clear that ball away. 2-0. Then Epsilon is finding all the goals, and they're going to find another one off the kickoff. What is going on Evit's side? Giko just really jumped too early on that ball, and they're requesting for a pause. Then they're requesting for a check, and they have an issue. They're currently with an issue probably there. We shall see then what we can do. But they are telling me on the on production here, I think my comrade, my crewmate, my teammate is coming in. He's going to make his appearance soon on the stream. It's Groundzero. Groundzero is coming in to give us his. Then for the next 3 minutes and 25 seconds,
Yep.
it's 3-0 then for Team Epsilon. It's EVD Esport that have to come back out of this commanding lead that they had on the first 2 minutes of the match, Groundzero.
And a strong 2 minutes it is, but like I said earlier, that EBIT is not a team to be undermined, especially Gico and 12 Bram. They're an absolute unit, and right now their new player Solstice is definitely someone to take a watch out for there. That's a goal and nearly saved by Skiller, and that might still be an opportunity. Bar down for them. Solstice just missing the shot there. Unfortunate. That one might have been the one opportunity we might have seen for something to come out from the team EBIT side, but unfortunately for them, they will miss that opportunity. Now, so they're trying to make a new one. Chico trying to pass it to his teammate Solstice. They're just missing another shot, unfortunately for them. And 12 Bram just floating in the air there, just having some fun. He's got a free ticket by NASA. He just said, you know what, let me just take a quick stroll into the sun itself for a quick second. And the game is right back underway, and we now see Solstice completely missing the touch on the ball. Chico just pitching off the player there up to the ceiling. It goes in the air. Akuma now he's gonna try to take control of the ball itself, and he's just gonna fight in their half. And it seems to me that we've kind of reached a stalemate here, where both sides are just trying to, rearrange themselves and try and find new forms of adaptation for any opportunities that they can make there, Luce.
Yeah, I think both teams are trying to test the waters now. I think they were having an issue, but the Avid side they didn't they didn't really figure it out until it was 3-0, and now they have adapted a few things, and they are looking a bit more competitive. We shall see now. That's a great shot. Oh, what a save from Skiller! Another shot coming in from Solstice. The double tap in. This is 3-1. Great call from Evit, and you said it. They could come back. That was a great passing play, and then the double tap to seal it. Almost a great defense from Epsilon to keep that out, but they couldn't in the end.
Unfortunate, but what a shot that was from Solstice. That man made a double tap like that in a very tense situation. Look so easy, and you like to see that kind of confidence pop up. Jico and Solstice, they seem to be linking up, and I don't know, I've never seen these people play, so they you know, like I said, spotlight on them, and very well deserved as well, because that man made sure to get that first goal for this team, for Team EBIT, and right now they're trying to make more. Solstice, they're not finding to Jico once again in 12 round, as that man always remaining one of the best players in my heart, simplistically because the way he runs around rotation-wise, trying to make sure he finds his teammates, trying to make sure he finds passes, and overall, just trying to play his best Rocket League. So definitely for him, he has my respect. Is trying to be this cornerstone for Team EBIT. He's trying to find that passing play for Jico, and he's just missing the opportunity. Good save in from Epsilon, and these guys are just, what compliment should be given for these players as well. As you said, you know, these Portuguese players, sometimes they can be deadly, and I've seen some great Rocket League come on from that side, the Spanish and the Portuguese players here. So they're not ones to be undermined, as we've seen, especially from last game. They took out one of the top teams in the IKRN League itself, and we still got 33 seconds, and that timer's going to tick down ever so slowly. And in my opinion there, Luce, I think the first game does go very strongly in favor of Team Epsilon, but we have seen the culmination of some effort from EBIT's side that shows that they might be able to take something in game 2 or give us a different performance.
Yeah, I mean, they always start slow for some reason, and they managed to come back on the best of 3. So on a best of 5, they could really do it. Oh, this is a great shot! Oh, what a great defense! He keeps it out. Fur keeps this 3-1. 2-goal difference, and they couldn't score in the end. That was a great offensive effort from Evit, but the defense from Epsilon, they cannot put that ball inside the net. That's great from Epsilon.
Oh,
that's an own goal.
Okay. That's fair. Solstice there, he had a really good shot opportunity. He tried to make sure, but at 12 round there, good shot, good bumps there on the last man. And Skiller,
Yeah.
he said, you know, he's giving them a consolation goal, so he made that game look far more closer than it necessary, in my opinion. But nonetheless, 3-2 in the end. That is the track record for the first game in this best of 5 series. And what a way to start it off, in my opinion. We've had technical issues, and then we have a very strong performance from Epsilon. EBIT, they're, you know, crawling back. They've been crawling back ever so slowly against the defense of Epsilon itself. But I'm hoping to see a better performance in game 2, a closer one, so we have a better battle. Because I want to take this game 5, because we've had some strong performances where we always take it into game 5, especially since last week there, Luce.
Yeah. They can absolutely bring it on. I love the way they transition to offense. So we shall see then what they can do on this matchup. For now, Epsilon takes the first game, but as we very well saw, the last minute was all EBIT. So they really have to change a few things. They have to adapt. They have to be careful from EBIT, because they cannot underestimate these players. They really put an effort to make changes on their game style depending on who they're playing against. And although they're playing with a subbing player, I think they can really take this on to Epsilon.
And we're gonna meet ourselves in Forbidden Temple, and what a beautiful map this is, and hopefully some beautiful Rocket League at the same time, as these players are not gonna face off. The kickoff timer ticking down, and Jico there fighting off Skiller, and it's already good aggressive plays from Epsilon there as well, and 12 round having to force to, you know, make some odd moves just to save that ball. Good shot in for fear, but just got stopped there as well at the same time. And now the tables have slightly turned in favor for Team Epsilon. EBIT? Epsilon? What is even happening here? What have I just watched in front of my eyes there, Luce?
Yeah, I cannot understand it yet. Like they passed it in the middle, and then they couldn't defend the ball that was just so slowly asking for permission to go in. That's 1-0 then for EBIT. That, watch out, because once they are fired up, they can really bring the heat up. This is Akuma trying to clear that ball away. Ball up. Akuma trying to clear the ball away, but they center it, and now Solstice with a shot. Another shot from Gecko, and that's 2-0. If it come back from that result on game number 1, and now they are winning 2-0 against Epsilon, that for now they cannot find the answer.
And it's only been 30 seconds, and in 30 seconds we've seen some, a major change from game 1, and you like to see these kind of changes happen because it forces the other team to then change up their playstyle, try and adapt, try and do something that overall, tries to shift the game in their favor. But right now, Akuma there trying to find a pass off the corner, does find the bounce, but Chico there is, even with low boost, that man makes sure to at least get a possession play on the ball, clear it out, and good physical aggression. They're trying to ruin off the transition. Oh my days, what a save by Chico on the goal line as well. 12ram looking a tad bit awkward, so good follow from his team, and we're seeing the team Epsilon, right, team EBIT, my apologies, playing absolutely fantastic even on defense and offense, but there seem to be a little bit of holes, especially when it comes to this aspect of boost management. So that might be something that possibly that team Epsilon could once again take into account to change up the pace of the game.
We shall see. For now, they are really being cornered here. They are playing a lot of the time on their own side, so they really should have more opportunities to clear the ball, or at least control the ball more. For now, Ibit doing a great job of keeping the offensive going. Now, finally, Akuma, a pass for Skiller. Skiller on the middle, no one to shoot that ball. Another chance now. Center to match force on that shot. Ball is dancing on front of Ibit's side now. This is Killer, great pass in the middle, and shot is going in, but Chico was there to make the save in the nick of time. This is Far again with another shot, saved by Giko again. Great defense from him, and now he has the ball. He is controlling, looking for the flick, looking for the shot. This is Killer now, great defense. Oh no, there is no one there, and that's a great counter attack, and Skiller makes the best out of it. Great shot from the wall. He saw that Bram was not in a good position, and this is 2-1. Response finally from Epsilon.
And what a response that was. It's a strong one as well, and Skiller there, what eyes on him, what observation. He saw that Jico and Solstice there was just stuck in their half, and well, Bram, you don't want to be making those kind of decision making, especially I don't know if this man is playing ones or not, but that's never overcommitments is the one way, surefire way to get a goal scored on yourself. That might have been a surefire goal there from Ebit's side as they try to set up a pass between 12ram and his teammate Jico. That would have been a nice little freestyle moment between both players. That, unfortunately for them, they will not have any results to actually go for that, unfortunately, for themselves. And Jico now, he's just going for montage shots. What is this man doing? He's going for air dribbles, he's going for double taps, he's just going for everything. And all you like to see some stability, because the main aspect of trying to play these games is try and win, and there, and good defense by the side of Epsilon, and Ebit did worst stop once again, and Solstice was trying to find a double tap off the ceiling. Unfortunately for them, the ball is going to go right back into their half, and Skiller, good demo by the man, but he has got no boost shot, an opportunity. What a save from 12ram. My god, Solstice, will he stop the ball from Akuma in the air? It will so, and 12ram just taking a quick little of a pot shot there. Jico, will he get that read? No, he will not, and the ball flying once again into their half. And what will they do to react to it? I don't know, but I'm expecting to see some good moments in the last 1 minute 30 seconds, and that timer ticks down. There's still one more goal that Team Epsilon needs to make sure that they can tie up the game.
Yeah, this is very even. For now, Epsilon seems to be finding the formula to keep the goals out, and they are transitioning to offense as well. Look at this shot from Iko, is wide, hits the crossbar. Bram now looking for the pass. Far was there to clear the ball away. Great demo to make up space. This is Skiller now taking the ball. Oh wow, that's a great offensive play from Skiller. The center to the middle. The shot is there, and it's in. And we are tied in. This is 2-2. Great ball from Skiller to take two players out of the play, and then great pass to Akuma that took all the time of the world to hit that low where nobody was there. This is tied, then we are even again.
My god, not one player from Ebit's side was able to stop that shot. And there is a responsibility looking back from Team Epsilon. And as I said, not a team to be undermined. And we've seen that from their performance last week. And my god, what a performance right now it is. They're delivering beautifully. And they're tied up the game once again. And we've only got less than 40 seconds left. And that's a good pass in from far. He's trying to find his teammate there, but he's too far away. Once again, I will be here with the jokes, the comedy nights.
Yes. Far is far away,
is
yeah.
struggling. Exactly. 12 Bram is struggling there. Jico just about
Oh,
managed to
no.
get a touch there. Opportunity for 12 Bram. Will he get the goal? Yes, he does. What a shot from the man. 18 seconds left, and this man saving from Jico. I don't think Akuma or Skiller were, especially Kuma there, who was supposed to be playing as the last man to make sure that ball doesn't go into their half. Unfortunately for him, he did fail at his role, and he let a goal there. Unfortunately for them, quick response then, and Jico managed to get that. We have to be fair here. Very lucky pinch off the woodwork, and he managed to find his teammate 12 Bram, who was just rotating there. Good strong shot nonetheless, and they're in the lead. And that timer ticks down till the last couple of seconds. Passing from 12 Bram to himself, it just missed it off the crossbar and saving it from Skiller. Solstice now with the ball. Will he get a ceiling pinch? Yes, he does. But that timer ticks down to nil, and the ball still in the air, but will fall down on the blue half for Epsilon and Team Ebit, taking the game in this best of 5 series. We are now tied 1-1, and it seems to me this is it's going to be a very balanced game. We're back to balance once again there, Luce.
Yeah, well, that was a great game that both teams played. Epsilon making a mistake in the last few seconds, very costly for them, because this is now a tied series. This is 1-1. Ebit coming back, but they were not dominating. Epsilon was coming back on this game. They started winning 2-0, Ebit, and then Epsilon came back. They really brought it back in, and they were making great plays. It's just that this last mistake was just too far into the clock, you know. They only had like 18 seconds to tie the game again, and they couldn't do it in the end. So Ebit takes the win on game number 2. We are going to game number 3 on Neo Tokyo. Great feel to see which team can put themselves on top of the series so far.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping, and we're gonna be meeting ourselves now in Neo Tokyo. I'm not gonna lie, we're going stiff this time for a new map. It's a bit of a change, and sometimes change is good, but hopefully we see a bit of change there from the players, because it's been balanced here. I'm not asking for domination from one side, but sometimes the match does go still, and I want a little bit more excitement, a bit more spice to add to my rice as well here there, Luce. So I'm gonna enjoy my dinner at the same time as watching these players play. And after that timer ticked down, it's being immediate aggression there from the side of Ebit. Flip reset. Program. He's going a little bit mechanical here. You like to see some moments like that there. That was completely unexpected, but sometimes unexpected, as I said, like the map change is good. 12 trying to find his team in Soltis, which he does, passing it right over one of the players of Team Epsilon. And my god, what a shot that was. Unfortunately for them, it will be stopped. And Epsilon and Ebit, once again, they're stuck in a stalemate, and the first 30 seconds have gone with no answer back or opportunities from both sides. And I may have spoken a tad bit too soon there, but just about good save from Solstice, pinching off the crossbar. And the first 40 seconds are down, and we're going to see, we're hoping to see a good remainder of the next 4 minutes of this game there. Who do you expect to win in this third game of this best of 5 series there, Luce?
It's hard to decide. Both teams are playing very evenly. I think Epsilon is doing a great job, but 2 Bram is here to shut my mouth. That's great shot from Ebit. This is 1-0 then. 4 minutes remaining, and that's a great shot. Great read from him off the bounce of the wall. And now Epsilon have to come back, have to answer back if they want to tie this game. Oh, now Ebit taking taking advantage, and that's an own goal.
Oh no!
That's a terrible redirect from Epsilon side. Unlucky, I think, because he was not expecting the ball to go that hard on himself after the pinch on the kickoff. That is unfortunate for them, and this is 2-0.
Let that moment roll over. Learn from it. Try and be more secure in your placements.
Oh, no.
No! It seems to me that I've spoken a tad bit too far soon there. Bram, what a kickoff from the player, pitched out far, and he has an opportunity past Skiller. Skiller, I think he seems to be a bit shaky during this game because he's made 2 mistakes now. Both of them costing him a goal for his team, 3-0. They're very much down, and it's going to be a mountain of an effort. Still, 3 minutes 52 seconds, and we've seen 3 goals in the span of 15 seconds there. My God, there, Luce. That is an amazing stat, I'm not going to lie. We might hopefully in the next 3 minutes, because we have seen Epsilon come back ever so strong, make a comeback attempt, but they have lost it. Oh no, Stolstis, what a shot! He high fives his teammate 12 Bram as well in celebration. He passed it right over, flicking a right pass over Akuma. No player in from Epsilon was to be found. Unfortunately for them, Akuma could not get that necessary touch to make sure that ball is not going to go 4-0. And we've got 3 minutes 35 seconds still left on the timer there, Luce.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Solstice, catching Akuma off guard, and he did have enough boost to reach that ball, but he couldn't in time. That was a great shot, and now we see 4-0. This is a dominating game from Evid. We shall see what Epsilon can do to come back from this. They still have 3 minutes. It's possible, but so far it looks all Evid's side. We shall see if the answer can come back. This is Akuma looking for the center. Now Chico with the ball, the 50 against Far. The skiller was there to take the shot. Was wide. This is Far now, trying to control the ball. He still has boost. That's a great pass! And Akuma is going to bring it in. Great shot from the port to this side. Great pass from Far. I think Bram didn't knew how much boost Far had, but he had enough to make the pass. That's a great goal from Epsilon, but they still have a long way to go. We shall see then what they can do in the last 3 minutes.
Last 3 minutes, if you get 1 goal per minute, that's a very likely possibility. And Akuma, while this man did have the spotlight there after that shot, they're missing the ball. They're nearly giving free opportunity to Jico. And now Skiller is trying to make sure he can make up for his mistakes, and that nearly was a good redirect off the corner bounce there for a goal, but unfortunately for him, it still will remain unanswered. And Skiller, they're trying to find another opportunity. He's rotating. He's remaining a little bit too aggressive in my opinion. He needs to make sure he's supporting his team. The second he leaves any gap along with his teammates there, it will give an opportunity to Ebit there to make sure they can find another goal. And passing from Chico to 12 Bram, 50 there. We're seeing some, they've upped up the ante.
Oh,
Far! He shot that far and he got that goal. What a shot that was, and that was all the way from his half here, past Chico and past Solstice. Both Skiller missing it as well, but nonetheless that ball was remaining true to the accurate to the T. There was 2 goals for the better, and 2 minutes 10 seconds left still on the timer, 2-4. And I think I might see the culmination of an effort for a comeback there, Luce. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, they are making the effort. They are making the shots. We shall see if Evid can stop this or not, because Killer has an open net. No, they missed out because both players trying to go for the same shot, and that's a missed opportunity for the first goal. Another shot, and it's wide, but there it's Solstice to put it in. This is 5-2, and from a missed opportunity comes the goal from Evid. Far couldn't keep that out, and Solstice was there to capitalize on that opportunity. Again, we have 3 goals advantage for Evid.
My God, just when you see something building from the side of Epsilon. Okay, I think I spoke
Nothing
to the
lost.
too far soon. Nothing lost now. Nothing lost, nothing gained. We're right back to where we started. Back to square one once again. And all it required was a kickoff there. Far. Shooting that far once again. This man's shot accuracy is fantastic. Because might I say that the open goal mechanic is one of the most hardest moves in Rocket League itself. So we gotta give a little bit of a praise there, a little bit of credibility to the man for being able to shoot that goal twice now, twice open goals he's managed to score, and for his team Epsilon there. And right now we're seeing some amped up aggression from the side of Team Ebit. Epsilon, because they look like they're kind of desperate for the goal here, and I would be too if I'm just 2 goals down and there's still 1 minute left on the remainder of the timer. Kuma trying to find his teammate Skiller there. Skiller a tad bit too far away, and Far there shouldn't be making that kind of mistake because he pushed up a little bit too hard and he jumped up too early as well. And now we see a counterattack forming from the side of Ebit. That would have been a pitch off the Far's car there. And Solstice, apologies. was nearly gonna get a goal off that man as well. That would have been absolutely horrible. But nonetheless, we still see that timer after that 1 minute warning come up for Team EBIT, and that's gonna be like a death omen right now for themselves, as they still cannot find any opportunities to make goals. They look like they're trying to make just a little bit too aggressive. They might leave holes for themselves. And Skiller was about to get that shot, but right now that 40 seconds left on the timer, and I don't see any hope just yet or something happening for the side of Epsilon right now. There, Luce.
We shall see then 30 seconds, the last bell, last chances for them to come back on this game. Difficult after being 4-0, but they really brought it up. Sadly, they couldn't take advantage of all their opportunities. This is Giko now making time, taking more seconds off the clock. This is Solstice now. Great pinch. The game 50, and this game is over, I believe. The last seconds. Oh, if he could make that shot, it could have been a goal, and he could have had another kickoff. But that's the end. Then it's EBIT Esport that takes the win over Epsilon. Epsilon now has to tie the series again. This is 2-1. Remember, now we have best of 5, and we have more to play for, you know.
Exactly. And the biggest thing then, what's required in a best of 5 is stamina. It's mental. It's not just your mechanics. Do you have what it takes to push it as far as you can? Either if it's a loss or a win. And I'm hoping to see something happened on the side of Epsilon. We saw a building, but you know, there's been a big, massive change in comparison. And EBIT, they're clawing back. They're making sure they're taking the lead. They're taking the goals. They're finding those opportunities. And we've seen a good increase of passing plays, link ups. Not to say that Epsilon isn't finding them as well, but in comparison to EBIT, they are falling just a tad bit short. And EBIT did take that game once again. They're in the lead series-wise, 2-1. Thankfully for them, it's not a best of 3 for Epsilon. So best of 5. There's still hope. There's still opportunities they can find. And as that last second ticks down, we're going to meet each other in our new lobby, new map. And it's going to be DFA Stadium. We're going to meet you all there as well. And Luce, who do you think is going to take this game in comparison as we've seen? We have enough data to back up an opinion here from the last 3 games. Who do you believe?
Well, EBIT is looking mighty in the start of the game, but we know that Epsilon can make adjustments, so we shall see then now what they can do this game number 4 all to play, because it's EBIT Esport that is on match point on this series, 2-1. Remember, this is best of 5. Whoever wins 3 matches first takes the win. Ball up high, Akuma just clearing that ball away, playing it on the corner. Solstice trying to make time for his teammate. That's a great shot.
Wait, what?
Nico was inside the net, just clearing the ball with nothing left on the tank. Ball up high, Skiller now trying to make the shot. Epsilon on the offense. Akuma looking for the center. That's a great demo from Solstice. Makes the time for his teammates. Killer passing the ball to the middle. There was no one there to take the shot. Solstice now has to take that ball away, but he couldn't control it. They were on him at the second he was trying to clear that ball. That's a great center. And now Far looking for the shot, but great save from Solstice. Another one for EBIT, and Giko finally clearing the ball away. Shot. The Skiller is there to block it. Solstice now looking for the middle. Nobody to shoot, but it was Giko that was trying to dunk that ball in. 3 minutes 40 remaining. For now, we have 0 goals on this game number 4. Both teams had opportunities now.
And while they're finding the opportunities, they're finding goal. Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my days. Luce, we need to stop speaking, and you know we're eating our words half the time. What a shot by Skiller.
I'm the great Shinx, you know.
Yeah, jinxing.
I'm the great Shinx. I said both teams had opportunities, and Epsilon just took it home, you know.
Sometimes I just need to take my time and actually see what's gonna happen here. And what a goal that was from the side of Epsilon. They're taking the lead here. What a strong lead they've taken, because Skiller there, he's made mistakes from the last game, especially in New Tokyo. And in comparison to his past performances, he looked a bit shaky there, scoring on goals. But we've seen him come back, and what a shot that was, Jico, last man in the goal. And right now, Kuma trying to make sure that ball doesn't go into their other half. Far now missing the ball completely. Jico taking possession, but Far comes up absolutely nowhere there. Going off the ceiling, passing to his teammate, fakes it out to Skiller, and that's a save from Solstice now. Chico in the air, zero boost, can't really finalize that goal, but it's going to be pushed down right back into the blue side. Far trying to find a pinch, not a successful one, but it still goes in to the other side. And Skiller taking possession, and that's a bump in from 12 Ram. And like I said, the cornerstone of Team Ebit side is still going to be, they're looking a little bit, they're looking like they're struggling just a tad bit here. They can't find those opportunities. And Team Epsilon, my God, what players there are right now. It looks like I'm watching a different team because they're shutting down anything that Ebit is throwing at them right now.
Yeah, for now, Epsilon is looking like they can take us to game number 5 in Champions Field. We shall see if they have what it takes to keep this lead. This is Chico now, trying to clear that ball away. That's a great 50 ball in the midfield. Far is going to take it high. 2 minutes remaining. This is Tubram trying to clear the ball away. Chico is there to help. Akuma throwing the ball back, but he's complicating his own teammate Far. And now that ball is on the risk of going inside Epsilon's net. But for now, Evit cannot bring up that offense. Solstice, great shot. Oh, great save from Akuma. And Akuma clearing that ball away to the other side. Solstice has to play it to the corner. But now Skiller is there. Ball to the post. Far is going to try to control the ball to go over one, but they couldn't. Bram now pass the ball to Solstice. Solstice with the ball trying to center. Skiller now takes that ball into the middle. That's a risk he had to take to 50 that ball away. Bram is gonna win in the air and he's gonna tie this game. Evit finally find the response of a mistake. Akuma couldn't pass the ball to Far in time, and Bram was there to dunk that ball in. This is 1-1. We are tied again.
My God, it's only been. We're facing the last minute of the game. We're already tied. It's gonna be a balance, and right now the threat is hanging right over the side of Epsilon. And no, Chico, what a 50 right on the goal line. My God, that is one way to make sure you take a goal off the kickoff. 6 seconds is all they needed, and they take the lead 2-1. Right now, they're looking like the match favorite here as they take the lead, and they're on match. But so massive pressure is being put on the face of Epsilon here, and they look like they're struggling because Ebit, they were climbing back. They were, they were biting at the defense of Epsilon there, and my God, they finally got the response back. Oh, Bram starting off the start of a comeback here, and Solstice. And, popping off with a little bit of a flip reset all the way into the other half, and Far completely missing touch on the ball, unfortunately for him. Kuma will try to pass it to Skiller. Killer with a killer pass, Far up, gets stopped by 12 Bram once again in his path, and Chico now taking control of the ball, goes in for the aerial, Killer stopping him once again, and Kuma will try and come back around, trying to find that shot shut down by Solstice, and Far once again missing the ball. Ball in the corner off of Solstice's pass. Will they find Chico? Saved by Skiller there. And pass off to Far. Far taking control of the ball. It's on the middle, and 12 Bram look like they're struggling now. Last 23 seconds left on the timer. I'm seeing a little bit of a shift here there, Luce.
Oh, yeah, and this can certainly go in. Skiller puts it high, but there was Bram to capitalize on that opportunity, and they are closing in the series. This is great for Evit. Both teams commit to that ball, and they cannot stop that great shot from 12 Bram. This is great from Evit. Evit coming back now then of this game where Epsilon started winning. They thought they had a great position, but in quick succession they found 1-2 goals, and then after that it was all Evit. Great pressure and great offense from Evit, and they are gonna finish it with another goal. Akuma is leaving the match. And that's it then for the Portuguese side. Sadly for them, they take on the Luce against Evit Esports. That takes another win for themselves. 4-1 the final score on game number 4. 3-1 on the global score of the series. Well, Skiller is gonna make it 4-2, even to 2v3. But yeah, this is the end then of the game. Great showing from Evit to after their initial loss to come back and make 3 games in a row. That was great for them. and GG's to Epsilon. They did what they could, but it was not enough in this best of five.
Hmm. And what an incredible performance from Ebit's side. They came back and they came back so strong. My God, that is one way to put on a performance, and what a performance it was for the first game itself. I'm not gonna lie, good win from Ebit's side. Congratulations. We've seen some massive, great performances from today. 12 Gram, especially that spotlight deserves to be on this man. Even though Solstice, a new player who's come in and subbed in for Team Ebit's side there, my God, what a performance it was. He played his heart out in the last game and he completely won the game, in my opinion, for Team Ebit. But Epsilon, they looked like they were struggling, even though in last game they had they had something going for them in the last moment. But unfortunately for them, kickoff and those 50s, just unfortunate for them, just nothing going in their way in the last moment. And they did struggle and they did suffer in this one, and they will take the loss. 3-1. Not the worst way to go. I have seen sweeps happen, but maybe they can use this as something to learn from, try and improve from this, especially since they have a lot more of Rocket League to go, especially since next week they're Luce.
Yeah, we shall see then what they can do on next week. EV then takes their second win, and they are there with Exotic that also has 2 wins, but they have already a loss, and Exotic is going to play against Vipers on the next game. It's going to be quite a matchup. Both iconic teams, and both Vipers and both Exotics said they wanted to play each other. So it's going to be a great match to see. So you cannot go anywhere. But yeah, in standing side, Evit now has 2 wins and 1 loss, and Epsilon on the other side has 1 win and 2 losses. So respect from Team Epsilon, but they sadly they fell short on this matchup. I think they could do a better job on game number 4. They could hold that lead, but EV too strong for today at least.
Exactly. I'm gonna have to agree with everything you said there because this is factually correct. But they were doing everything right, and I'm hoping to see the same consistency from Ebit's side. They've shown themselves to be a very stable team, because stability. It can be either your biggest enemy or your biggest friend. In this case, it was the biggest friend for Team Ebit's side, and what a performance it was overall from, especially with coming in with a new player, Solstice himself as well. Not easy to trying to adapt to a new team that just came in, and then also try and perform to their utmost in a show, in a tournament setting like this. But surprisingly, they did absolutely fantastic, and congratulations to them. It's not easy to do so, and they made it look just far too simple, in my opinion. They're very strong performance, and I'm hoping to see some more good stuff with this roster going on. Maybe we might see more appearances from Solstice, but Solstice there, even though he didn't do much, he sometimes not doing too much and putting himself in the spotlight. Make sure that people either underestimate you or you can perform even better when the spotlight isn't on you as well. So he definitely didn't look like he was under pressure today, and definitely a very stable player as well in this Team Ebit side. So congratulations to them once again. And are we to go for a possible break? Yes. We have an interview here, and we're going to bring in Solstice, the new man himself, as well. We want to get some words from him. Just get a personal interview, because he is a new player here. Not very easy to come on. I want to, we'll have some talk. We'll ask some questions real quick. Let's get Solstice in here as quick as we can for an interview. So, 1 second. Apologies, everybody.
If you had to say which team took the win for you, like before the matchup, what was your prediction, Rancio? Did your prediction come true?
I'm not gonna lie, I went for Team Ebit because they look like the bigger team. Epsilon, they did shake it up, but sometimes that can be just a 1 week kind of thing, So Ebit, they've shown themselves time and time again to at least give a good performance. So they have my vote, in my opinion. It wasn't going to be a 3-1. I felt it was more closer with a 3-2. I was hoping for a game 5, as I said earlier when I hopped in. So unfortunately for them, while it may not have been true, but it still rung out for Team Ebit's side as well. So I take it as a win. What about you, Luce?
I thought the Portuguese side could actually take it. That was my prediction. But after watching them beat Vipers and Vipers beat Evit, I thought, well, maybe they have a great footing here. But Evit really showed a bit more more than last week, stronger than before, and that's great for them. I think the Portuguese side could actually deliver more. I think they were quite quiet today, but we have Solstice with us. We have the interview then. Welcome in, Solstice, and thank you for coming in. How was the match? How do you see it?
I think it was the first game was definitely pretty sloppy from our team. I find it was very rough, but then afterwards, game 2 was like we did really strong in like the first. I think it was minute and a half. We got 4 goals. Was that game 2 or game 3? I don't remember.
Yeah, that was game 2.
Yeah, and then from there it was like confidence went up, I think, and we played a lot better as a team.
Did it make it difficult coming in playing with a team that you never played in a tournament setting before?
Not really, for me at least, because I played decent amount of 6-mans. So it's like, of course, yeah. So it's not exactly an unfamiliar situation, but yeah, it is of course harder because I do often play with like people that I know, so that is different.
That was nonetheless, of course, yes. Let's see Celsius there. So,
yes,
as you said, you play a lot of 6-man, so obviously you have a lot of performance. You have a lot of performance capabilities when it comes to randomly coming into a roster and being able to sub in. Because 6-man is, if anyone doesn't know, I'm hoping to see some good 6-man grinders in the Twitch chat there as well, because more than likely there probably is players here who are 6-man grinders like myself. I'm rank D, but well, on your rank I'm not going to ask that because of course you're beholden to your privacy here. But you play fantastic, and you did look like you were a part of the team there. Are you hoping to stay on, or do something, keep you running this roster for the performance from the full IKRN, or what is your future plans here?
I'm probably just gonna become a sub for them because they did offer me the role, so we'll keep that, stay sub, play whenever I have to.
Fair enough. So how did you feel overall playing with the players that you did today, like 12 Bram and Chico? Because Chico, he's a very strong, aggressive player. At 12 Bram, very stable rotator. Sometimes he does make mistakes. We're all human, of course. And nonetheless, you guys did have a well performance. How did you think you fit in today?
I think it was pretty good. I mean, for me personally, I normally like to play very mechanical.
Yeah.
So that was a bit different getting used to, because I also play. I'm more of a 2s player than 3s, I think. So I'm used to a bit more space. So it was a bit different. But like oftentimes I try to go for like a mechanical play, and then I just didn't have the space for it, or I got like pre-jumped and lost the ball, and I mean, I just had to get used to it. Like, as I said before, game 1 was like really just sloppy, and then afterwards it kind of kicked up and we played better.
Exactly, and what a performance it was. Congratulations on that win, 3-1, and that's one way to start off week 3 for yourselves. So congratulations once again, and a private congratulations to you, Solstice. You played fantastic along with your other players, 12 Ram and Gico. What a way it was, and good showing, good entertainment for the first game. Want to congratulate you guys once again on your win, and we will be taking a short break, I believe, so that we can meet the next players for Team Exotic and Team Vipers, and this has been the most anticipated setting or game between two teams. I'm not gonna lie, these two teams are one of the 2 top rivals in the IKRN tournament itself. So I'm hoping to see some great Rocket League, great performances. What about you, Luce? Who do you have coming in, taking the win between both teams here?
I think both teams have the opportunity to take this series. Both showed that they had their strengths. We shall see what we can do. Thank you, Solstice, for coming in. And we are going then on a small break. Don't go anywhere. We are 5 minutes away of one of the most awaited matchups of the league in its.
It's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone. All of the darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. It's crazy. And it goes like you could save me from my isolation. Why is you complicated? Let's start this conversation.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back. It is me, your caster, and along with my co-caster here, Luce. It is myself, Groundzero, and we are back with one of the most anticipated show matches. I'm not gonna lie, show up between both of these teams, of the same league itself of IKRN, Vipers and Exotic, and what a game this is gonna be, in my opinion. Here, we've seen only best of threes beforehand coming up either on my channel as well. If anyone's a fan of my channel, watching these show matches between these teams, I'm not gonna lie, I'm expecting to see some amazing Rocket League tonight from both of these players, from both players of both sides here. There, Luce.
Yes, I think both sides are going to show their whole cards. I think both teams said that they really wanted to face each other. So I'm really expecting a great matchup between both teams. I'm hoping both can reach a game 5 and show us what they can do today. It's Exotic versus Vipers. Exotic has a 2-0 record in the league, while Vipers has a 1-1. We shall see then if Exotic has what it takes to take out Vipers, or if Vipers, knowing them and knowing how they play, can be up to the task, of defeating Exotic, the number 1 standing on our league so far. This is week number 3. We still have a long way to go, so anything can happen, I think, Groundzero.
I'm not gonna. I don't know. I'm hoping to see a well-balanced game. We've seen him go in more a favor for Exotics, I believe, more rather than Vipers. But Vipers, they've been ranking up, they've been hitting, and they've been grinding as well. So they're not a team to be undermined in any sense. As I said, these two guys are these two teams here are top teams we've seen in this league of itself. So an early performance, I'm not gonna lie. Who do you have going to win here? Because we've got a lot of data to back up both of our opinions. We've seen Exotics take the win multiple times in past performances. But do you think we're gonna see something different from Viper's side?
Well, I think Exotic had they didn't have tough rivals. I think both. I'm sorry to say it like that, but I think TK Esports was not up to the task so far. They have to change a few things. And Team CEO, although they won against Epsilon was their first series, and afterwards they win against Vipers. So they still didn't know how to adapt. They were playing with a sub. So I think Exotic didn't face a tough opponent, and this is it. This is their time to show off, to show what they can do. So I'm gonna go with Exotic, but I still think that Vipers can take it as well. So I cannot place a 100% prediction on one side.
While I wish to give my vote to Team Exotic, there's something in my heart that gives it away to IKRN Vipers. So I'm hoping to see some good stuff. I'm gonna go in IKRN Viper side, but nonetheless, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be a game 5, possibly a 3-2. In my opinion, there, Luce. I don't know about yourself.
Yeah, we shall see then if they can take it to game number 5. It would be an amazing series if they can do that, but it's only time that is going to tell how this is gonna end, because we already started and the clock is ticking down already. We shall see who teams can win this series, win this first match. We shall see what they can do on the field. First 30 seconds, then going up. Nyx almost goofing that out. This is Luce trying to clear that ball away. Nyx putting the pressure on. That's not a very good clear, but there was no whack to try to control the ball. Hoover trying to pass the ball. That's a great shot from Shenkinio, but it was Scoofs that finally clears the ball away. Sorry, Shoops.
Yes, that is correct. And name change aside, it's been a good performance. It's been a stable performance for both teams here. Shoops, the man himself that we are just talking about. Passing it over to Luce, and that's an air dribble in top right. Nikon knock, no whack there, and shutting down. Finally finding the goal on the timer. 1 goal, 1 minute and 4 on the timer itself, and that was some perfect accuracy to push it right. So right pass between Genkinho and Nyx as well. That is not a very easy goal to get, and this man performed absolutely fantastic. 4. Oh my days, what a shot in, and Luce, he nearly had that air dribble set up. Unfortunately for him, he just couldn't get that last second and that woodwork was not going in his favor there. Thuber now, he's going to amp up the ante, he's going to switch away, and switch it away, he does, and what a goal that was from Nick's passing from Thuber there. And my god, what a strong response from the side of Team Exotic there, Luce.
Yeah, great response from Exotics. And this is 1-1. We are tied again after Novak's goal. And both teams really showing up in the field. We shall see if they can keep it up. For now, quite even. Another shot from Shoops. That was Shenkinho. That was clearing the ball away. While in the midfield, now who's going to take the shot? Luce is going to intercept that ball first. Luce trying to center the ball away. He couldn't against Nix. Now Novak. He couldn't find the center as well. Shenkinho with the flip reset. Pass to the middle. No one was there for the shot. Luce trying to clear the ball away as well. For now, both teams have opportunities, but this is still tied 1-1. 3 minutes and 12 seconds remaining. For now, both teams have the opportunity to win this game.
And right now, so we've seen it went from a kickoff goal from a strong response, as I said before, from Exotic, 1-1. Both teams on square one, just like the goal line is. And right now, Shenkinho trying to change that up there. Good save from Novak, last man. Pass up to Luce there. Luce clearing it up into the side of Team Exotic. And right now, Nick's trying to find his teammate. Looking to tap it awkward. Schuster is trying to up the ante by being physically aggressive there. And he's trying to disrupt the rotation from Team Exotic. And it seems to be slightly working. But we've seen the first 2 minutes of this game knocked down. And both teams still stuck in a tad bit of a stalemate there, in my opinion. And I'm hoping to see possibly a bit of a change we might see, or something to respond back. Good pass. Shoots and Novak was trying to find that shot, and unfortunately for him, did pinch off and save there. Luce, will he stop that ball from going into half? And he does. This man, I believe, in my opinion, he's one of the most threatening forces other than Shoops and Novak for Team Vipers there, Luce.
For now, it's Vipers that is putting a lot of pressure on the defense from Exotic. Exotic finally clearing the ball away. Shenkinho passing the ball to Shoops. Shoops to Novak. Novak to the middle. Another shot from Shoops, but saved by Shenkinho. Thuber now controlling the ball. Flick. He couldn't pass the midfield line, and now it's Scoops with a great pass to Luce. Luce couldn't get the shot on target with as much power as he had hoped for. Thuber trying to center that ball. Great 50. Oh no, the double commit, and now the breakaway can find the goal. Scoops is gonna center the ball. The shot coming in, but Thuber, great interception for the ball. We have 1 minute and 20 remaining so far. Both teams not finding the space that they want to find the goal, find that empty net, and beat the defense from the other team.
And right now, that 1 minute is gonna come down, trickling down ever so slowly, and that more bumps coming in as we speak from the side of Vipers. They're desperate for that one goal that they really wanted. They want to make sure this game doesn't go to OT, because they know they might lose that one opportunity they've been trying to build up for the last 4 minutes of this game. And what a strong start from in game one. Even game one, that is not what you see happening. Sometimes you're just trying to see a taste test, and while we may say that, but both teams are trying to find the edge out at the same time. Pass away from Shoots there, but saved well from Nix. He's on the backboard. Novak gonna stop that in its tracks. He's gonna pass it off to the backboard. Will he find a self pass himself? No, he will not. Zero boost. He's gonna be forced to rotate. Shoots now with the ball. He's going up in the air. 50-50. Nix taking the ball comfortably. Good touch from the man. Luce trying to stop him in his tracks, and once again Novak with a 50-50 in the middle. Shoots now with no boost. He's going to be struggling just a tad bit to make sure he can come back in time. No, Shenkinho with a breakaway, nearly pushing that, but the ball was just a tad bit wide. Passing from Novak, zero boost from Shoots. He's going to fake the aerial possibly. Nope, pinch there, pre-jump from Thuber. It's going to stop him in his tracks, and passing from Luce, shut down by Nix, and he's going to find that last touch, make sure the ball goes up. No, it won't. And we meet each other in OT. First game, and it's already OT there, Luce. How do you feel this game OT is gonna go?
Oh, we have overtime then. This is great. Great news. A great showing from both teams. Very evenly side. And now great demo from Novak. He passed to the middle. The shot, and Nick saved the ball away in the nick of time. He had no more boost left on the tank and still made the save count. This is Luce now trying to keep up the pressure. The offense side from Vipers really threatening the defense from Exotic. So far, they cannot find the goal. That's a great pass. The shot from Novak. Nix is gonna save it. Coops trying to play it center to his
Oh, no.
teammate, the 50. Not where they wanted, and now the counter-attack from Exotic. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity. Thuber trying to center that ball away. There was no one there. Luce clearing that ball, but only up to Nyx. Nyx with a great center. No one to take the shot. Chenquinho missing that ball completely. Thuber is gonna take it against the backboard. Oh no, that's a mistake on the defense. He could bring the Exotic win. The shot is there. Noah for the save. Great defense from Vipers to keep this tied. 1 minute already gone of this overtime when we still do not have a victor.
My God, we see some plays happening every now and then, but it's being shut down by both sides. And what beautiful shutdowns there. We might see a breakaway there from Nyx, passing from Luce though. He does stop it there. Jkinho now trying to stand up an energy, but leaves it away to his teammate Thuber. Thuber gets a shot, and that's a goal. Thuber, the man, this man, what is he made of? What is he eating before he comes into these lobbies? And what a pass from Jkinho, pushing up to Thuber, and this man lasered it right into the orange net. Shoots last man on goal. No boost in his tank really, and he couldn't get that goal far too fast, and he couldn't. Unfortunately for him, stopping his track, and that is it. Exotic taking the win once again, 1-0 for the better already in the series. But I'm not gonna lie, Vipers, they're looking very strong here. The Luce, they're looking extremely strong, and they're definitely not a team to be undermined with a strong performance overall. But they need to shut down these moments and amp up the ante when it comes to their defense tonight.
Yeah, I mean, both teams, they had a great showing, I think, of Vipers. We saw a lot more offense and a lot more pressure, but in the end it amounts to nothing if the defense is too strong. They couldn't find the demos, they couldn't find the space, and they couldn't find the goal. Finally, Exotic breaks away and they find the shot, they find the opportunity to take the overtime, and this ends in a 2-1 victory for Exotic. This is 1-0 on the series then, and we are going to Forbidden Temple with a Vipers that have to regain. They have to tie the series because they cannot let it slip away from their fingers.
And the second they let any opportunity slip away from the fingers, they know that Exotic is going to be right behind them, eating up their opportunities whenever they can. They're getting to get their goals, and they're going to make sure that ball goes in the other side of their net, not in their own. And as we meet each other in Forbidden Temple, as I said before, beautiful map, beautiful scenery, and hopefully once again some more beautiful Rocket League. And as that timer is about to start and tick down, and that's timer at the top, 5 minutes for the better in game 2, and immediate aggression there too, but winning the kickoff. But Nowak, and what a performance we've seen from Nowak as well from last game. Flip reset, pitches off the ground, saved by Nixon, stopped by Thuber in his track. Shoots, does he get the shot? And good save from Jkinho. But Nowak there, what a start, and I'm gonna have to give my compliments to the man from last game as well. He showed some amazing Rocket League, but unfortunately for him, they were some last minute moments where they were making mistakes. But Nowak, other than Shoots, in my opinion, is definitely a player to be looking out for tonight there, Luce.
Yeah, I think Nowak brings a great interesting play because he goes for a lot of demos, and I think that really boosts their pressure for Vipers. I think they need more demos from Nowak. They need that defense to not rotate as well as they are doing it now, because for now they cannot find the space, they cannot find the openings, and the goals opportunities are very, very lacking. That's a great shot though from Scoops. Oh, he's gonna find the goal. What happened to the defensive side from Exotic is wow, what a shot.
Oh my God.
You
spoke a tad bit too far soon again, Luce. You spoke too soon.
The caster curse is so strong with me. It's incredible. After doing it so many years, I think it got stuck to me. But yeah, he finds the goal, then nobody from Exotic could defend that ball, and with the first minute gone, it's Vipers again that takes the first goal.
Oh no, Luce.
Oh no!
He missed an opportunity for a goal there. That is not what you want to see it happen. And missed it right in front of the goal as well. Unfortunate for him, and Thuber's got the flip reset, clears it all the way into the other side. Now Luce, looking a tad bit awkward, did realize he rotated the wrong side. Force go the other way, shoots now. A little bit awkward there, still gets a save for his team, and Novak threw away the ball. Luce trying to stop that in its track, and Thuber, what a pinch shot it was. You know, those buggy shots, I hate when those buggy shots happen. It's either in your favor or not. It's great when it happens to you. Horrible when you see that ball coming at you with laser speed there from Jinquinho, as that man trying to get that shot as well once again. And Novak there shutting the ball down, and what a goal! It is from Novak, 2-0 for the better. This man popped out of absolutely nowhere. Thuber did get a touch on the ball, but Nick's there. Last man back, it was a tad bit too far forward and left an open goal, an open opportunity that Novak was gonna take. He wasn't gonna deny an open opportunity. He doesn't take a gift horse in the mouth. 2 goals for the better, and there's still 3 minutes 16 seconds left. And we see from the first game there, Luce, that Team Exotic, they're not ones to, you know, even with a 2-goal lead, these guys make comebacks look so easy.
I mean, they can certainly bring it back. They still have a lot of time on the clock, but so far Vipers, they are really picking up the pace. You know, they are really finding the offense that they showed they could bring on game number 1. But finally a response, finally Exotic on the board. It's Jinquinho with the flip reset that generates the space, the double commit, and Nyx playing it low, playing it inside the net, and that's a 2-1 now on the scoreboard. Great response, great goal from Exotic that they really needed, because Vipers was taking so much pace, was taking so they were picking up the pace actually. They were very speedy, and I think they really needed to stop that pressure from happening to their defensive side.
And pressure, it can be shifted over. Novak that was trying to, increase that pressure by getting one more goal, but much from him just stopped that once again. Will he find an upper opportunity? Pinch there from Novak and Luce, and all players of Team Vipers are on the other side there. Luce trying to desperately get that ball. He will miss it, unfortunately for him. Now, 100 boosts in his arsenal. What will he do with it? Can't do much. Just stopping that play there, getting another defensive points for himself. He is now stat padding on the goal line. He stops that goal once again, 2-1. Still, it remains, and there's still 2 minutes left on the timer. Now, Nick's trying to change that. Just pass it off to Thuber. Thuber stopped in his tracks by the other team. Now Novak, will he find a pinch shot pass into his teammates? It will not, but shoots. Trying to keep that ball in the middle. Passes up to Luce. Luce there, not anywhere to be found. Missing it off, and Nyx now. The ball flicked there. Gets shot by Shoots on the goal line. Luce once again. Clearing it out all the way into the other side. Jinquinho, the ball is wide. Jinquinho taking the ball comfortably on top of his hood there now. Luce does get the ball. Novak stopped in his track by Thuber. Shot off there, and Shoots there. What a man himself. Thuber, 0 boost, but that man was about to get the most corner redirect of his life. But another opportunity missed out by Viper side, and it still remains 2 goals. 2-1 for Vipers, and we're seeing the start of the last 1-minute warning happening for both teams here. They're Luce.
Yeah, for now Exotic is bringing it back. They are on the offense, and they are finding the opportunities. They just need a good shot on net, and they have it. Nyx cannot beat up Luce. Now the ball got loose. This is Jinquinho with the ball. Troops passing the ball to Novak. Novak to Nyx. Sorry, it was loose. They couldn't find the shot. No, Novak with the shot. It's wide, and Nyx was there to make the clear. Playing with Thuber. Now Luce on the midfield, taking the ball up. Ball is gonna bounce off the wall, and it could go in the center. This is Shoops playing it to his teammate Novak, and now the counter attack. Thuber trying to play the ball. Novak is late to the ball, but finally finds the 50-50. Jinquinho now with the control of the ball. Couldn't beat Shoops. Shoops now trying to take the ball away from their side. 2 players commit to the ball. Also, is Luce and Novak, but the ball it remains on the Vipers' control. Vipers trying to burn some time from the clock, and the last play of the game, it could be here. It could tie the game. They have to do it now. Exotic, they cannot, because Vipers finally find the clear, and they find the ball to touch the floor, and this is a 1-1 series. We have a tie series on our hands.
My God, what a game that was, and what a close one as well. I was on the edge of my seat there, Luce, watching as this game went on, and that timer ticked down 2-0. Vipers taking down, they've tied up the series 1-1 in this best of 5. Now I think it's not a battle of mechanics. We've seen a battle of mechanics, and I think at this point it's going to be shifting into a battle of mental will and willpower there. So I'm hoping to see some good performances and some consistency from Viper's side. They were nearly broken down in the last minute. They need to tamper it down and make sure they don't let any easy more and free goals happen on their side. But overall, what a performance that was. And I've been absolutely shocked there from Viper's side. They brought that game back so quickly and so strong as well in the second game.
Well, yeah, I really love their offense now because they really turn it up the pace. They are so much quicker than before than game one, and they are making the defense make mistakes. They are trying to cut between lines, and they are making a very good job so far. We shall see then how exotic can adapt, because at the end it was all exotic, the offense and the opportunities that they had, but they couldn't beat up that defensive side from Vipers. Both games very tight, very equal, very even, and I think no both teams can easily overpower the other. But we shall see then on this game number 3 who can take the win. So far we have a tight series.
And the first 10 seconds having knocked down Luce, they're trying to find a team. Shoes getting the goal. Yes, he does. All he needed was 10 seconds off the kickoff. Shoes there. Pass it off all the way past Nick's Genkinho. A little bit of a preemptive jump, shots it off, and there was no man left to be found from Team Exotic and to get that first goal. Thuber, and we've seen him changing it from the Octane there now into the Fennec. A bit of a car change. Who knows? Change might be good for Thuber here with Williams Resolve decal. And what a decal, I might say. So if anyone wants to get it, it is in the item shop. And now Shoofs, while he's there, he's shopping for some golds. Doesn't find it though, so he's gonna have to go bear with it.
What? Oh, he does.
No! What have I seen? No,
That's
with the
a
beautiful
curse
pass in. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Shoes, what an angle of the century. Popping off from the corner of the Exotic side right past the last man. Oh my days, who was Thuber? Oh no, apologies. It was it was Nyx. And Nyx just even couldn't touch the ball at all. And oh my god, second goal, and they're already in the lead is Team Vipers, and it seems to be a strong lead as well, but it's only been the first minute. The game is still young there, Luce. The game is still young.
Yeah, we shall see then what can Exotic do to recover, but that's a great redirect from Vipers. Great offense again on the first few minutes of the match. Now clearing the ball is Vipers. Now Genkinho playing it to Thuber. Thuber trying to give it back. In the middle goes Nyx, and he has another touch, and that's a great pass. Thuber cannot find the angle, and now Genkinho trying to pass the ball in middle. Oh, that's a great shot from Thuber. Great play from Exotic. They try multiple times, and finally they found the passing play they needed. The ball goes in, and that's a 2-1 a lead from Vipers. Finally, the response from Exotic.
And what a strong response that was. That is one way to come back, and it seems to be that Vipers there were desperate to get one more goal for the lead, and one more goal, and they found Nyx there coming back just in the nick of time. What a save that was. Zero boost there. He's gonna have to leave that flick away. Leave it to his teammate Thuber, who does get a demo on Luce there, but fortunately for him, it will not come into anything. Pinch off there. Nyx with a long shot. Luce, last man back, is gonna find that ball in the corner. Thuber trying to find his teammate, just misses it off. All far a bit too wide there. No goal for the Exotic side, and we're gonna see everything go unanswered for another 1 minute, I believe, as we're gonna hit 2 minutes down, 3 minutes on the timer still, and it's still one goal, all that's needed for the Exotic side to take the game back. But my god, we're talking about Nowak there from the last game, but Schuster, it seems to me that he's woken up, and we must talk about that redirect from the corner side of Exotic itself. What a shot that was there, Luce. But in the meantime, the ball is still gonna fly around, and the first 2 minutes of this game have now been knocked down, and nothing yet between both sides. It just seems like they're both stuck in a checkmate here.
Well, yeah, things have calmed down a bit so far, but both teams had opportunities. Now it's Vipers on the offensive side trying to pick up the pace. This is Shoofs trying to find the shot. Didn't have enough power. This is Nyx. Nyx off the sidewall trying to switch the offensive for their team. Exotic looking for the center. This is Thuber. He has the center in the middle. Genkinho is going for the shot. Luce had all the control of the ball, and they couldn't overpower him. Now Nyx playing it low. They were looking for the demo. Again, Luce on the defensive side, clearing the ball away, and a great pass for Nowak. Nowak is looking for the double tap. Oh, wow! What a great save from Nyx. That was going in. Great double tap from Nowak, but even greater defense coming in from Exotic. This is still only 1 goal advantage for Vipers, and now is the counter attack from Exotic that's gonna find the net. Luce again! Great defensive effort to keep that ball away. Another shot, and this is going in. Dupes finds the open net of another counter attack. 3-1. Third goal from Vipers. They finally found it, and it's Dupes with 700 points MVP so far and 3 goals to his name. Hat-trick for him to find the goal and put a bit more pressure on Exotic side.
My God, what a performance that was. Shoops, once again, this man definitely did his trigonometry homework before he hopped on for tonight's game. And Luce, that save was possibly one of the most peak moments I've seen on defense from this man. It's been great Rocket League upon Rocket League, and this is more. He's trying to continue on the effort, keep up the hype there. Luce just missing the ball on redirect on that touch, and Nowak there trying to keep the ante up, the aggression, but Shoops there with the redirect in, no teammate. It's a bit of overcommit from both players on the Viper side. While they have the lead, they don't want to lose that too easily, and they shouldn't do so, because what that will spell is their own death here. And Shoops now trying to find another shot off that redirect pass from Gkino to Nix. Nix with a pass off himself is trying to find that last touch, just get it, but no boost, so he can't continue on the play itself. Now Nowak, pinch off there. Uber with an early jump, does get that pinch, but it's going all the way to Gkino with a solid save there, passing off to the corner, and that bounce was too unpredictable for Luce to get a touch on. Nowak with a shot, shoots there, and he gets the shot. This link up between Nowak, Luce, and my God, Shoops there, what a play from both of these teammates. And Luce there, he did his bit, he threw that ball in, and that's another goal. 1-4. It has been a complete shift of tones. We've seen a complete shift of tabling. The tables have really shifted in favor of Team Vipers, and what a performance it is from their side right now, Luce, as the last minute and as the last 30 seconds now tick down for Team Exotic.
Yes, what a great offense all of a sudden from Vipers, and his Shoops again. 4 goals. He has been finding all the shots that his team needed, and that's a great showing on this game number 3. Luce now trying to clear the ball away. The last seconds of this game, it has already been over, I think, at this point. Gkino to clear the ball away. Last play of the game. See who's gonna take it, but this is victory then for Vipers on game number 3. They are going 2-1 on the series. Uber is gonna leave the match. I don't know if he's changing the card or whatnot, but yes, this is over. Still, even if the ball finds the back of the net for any side, it's Vipers that is gonna take the win, and a great win at that. Shoops finding 4 goals. They don't want to kill this ball so far. They are enjoying the victory. Nowak with a great flick to finish up the game, but that's the defense from Exotic. That defends the ball nicely. We shall see then what they can do on the next games. Vipers really put a great offense this match, and what a great showing from Shoops.
My God, it has been an absolutely astounding game from every player here. My God, we got that shot from the Shoops from his own corner. We see it there on the replay as well. Apologies if Twitch chat can't see it there. But my God, this has been an absolute dominant performance. He's got angles upon angles upon angles. This man definitely did his trigonometry homework and said, let me just apply the Pythagoras theorem here. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And he completely showed what a game that was. And he got those goals in the side of Exotic. And dominant performance. Nowak was definitely trying to be making sure he gets those passes to Shoops. Pass and plays, the link up there was to be found. Very evident. And my God, Luce on defense. Can we just give a quick shout out to the man? And what a pre-jump that was. He jumped off the side, managing to predict that play there. I don't know if it was a spell of luck or it was all calculated. I have no idea. I can't speak for Luce here, but my God, what a performance it has been tonight from the Vipers there, Luce, and we meet each other in the next game in DFH Stadium.
Yeah, we have then game number 4 of this series. It's match point for Vipers. We shall see then who is gonna take it in the end. If Exotic can force a game number 5, or if Vipers can just command this victory then after a comfortable win 4-1 in game number 3. We begin then with the Exotic side trying to find the offense. That's a great shot from Nix, but a great defense from Luce to clear the ball away, but the danger is still not gone. Gkino trying to find the shot. Ball on the corner. It's going up. Great center from Knicks, but no one was there for the shot. Oh no, that's a mistake on the defensive side, and it's gonna open up the
Ooh.
opportunity for Exotic, but the ball goes in the backboard and out. They still
Ooh.
cannot find the goal. They have been on the offensive side all this time since the beginning of the game, but they didn't find the goal, and now Nowak trying to show off his mechanics, trying to find the goal, and Schultz is gonna find the open net. The shot low, and no one could stop that going in. Luce with a great touch for the pass, and Quino misread that shot. This is 1-0 Vipers. After almost an entire minute of Exotic putting the pressure, they couldn't with the counter-attack.
My God, that is one way to start off the last game, and it seems to me that they're trying to make this the last game from Viper's side. And what a performance it has been. They're on match point 2-1, and just to remind everybody in the Twitch chat, and that is more pressure to be added for Team Exotic side. Team Exotic, who've always taken every game for the win in comparison to Vipers here, who've more than likely lost, had a negative spell against them. That's a good pinch from Knicks there. We'll clear it out, give his teammates an opportunity to rotate back, but no, pushing the ball right back into their half and putting the pressure right back on them. Once again, passing from there, Thuber. This man once again passing from Jinquinho off the ceiling, gets it right back to Thuber, and this man put himself in the danger zone and still pushing past Luce and Shoots there, who are on defense, and that's not a very easy thing to do. They're 1-1. Game is tied up once again, and it's gonna be a tied game. Maybe until the last moment. Do you think we're going to see a deja vu moment of the game one, a mirror moment there at Luce?
That was a great pass from Exotic, and we shall see then what they can do. So far, Vipers have had the edge, but now they are going to go 2-1. The demo complicating the stuff from the defensive side of Vipers, and he just spawned on the opposite side. Nothing they could do. 2-1, and Exotic all of a sudden they are on the lead after losing 4-1 on the last game, and even Vipers scoring the first goal.
And there's been a shift of change here, but 2-1, not the most easiest of leads to try and uphold. It's only one goal, and they got 3 minutes left on the timer. Not going to be easy for Viper side, but it's not going to be easy for Exotic to maintain it as well. And good save there from Juice, flying off the ceiling there on the backboard. Does get the ball, and the ball flying right back in. Nick's trying to maintain some midfield control, and that's what you'd like to see as well. You'd like to see possession and a little bit of midfield control, because I don't see a lot of teams going for that, but it's a very underhanded technique, but it can, when utilized properly, it makes sure you shut down any opportunity from that ball going into their half. But right now, we're seeing the ball stay in the blue side, and Shoots, they're trying to maintain that pressure. Pass in there to Luce, shut down by Thuber, and Luce there completely missing the ball, and Nowak as well, last man back. And Luce there passing it to Thuber. What is this? What have I just seen? Has Luce there been bought out? Has there been corruption happening from the side of Vipers as they pass it off to Thuber, who takes the opportunity to get that goal 3-1? I don't know what I've just seen there, Luce.
Yes, Luce just left the ball for his teammate, and his teammate just whiffed completely on that ball. Noah couldn't find the clear, and then he had to hurry back, and he thought that he could clear the ball to the corner, but there was Thuber to capitalize on the misplay of their Vipers side, and this is 3-1 then with 2 minutes remaining. Thuber with the double tap, he got the flip reset. No, he didn't have it. With the shot, Lux finally finding the defense they needed to clear the ball away. It was so close. It hit the post and out. Now Shoots trying to find the shot. He couldn't against Knicks. Great defense from Exotic now. Exotic keeping this 2-goal lead. Nowak in the midfield. Ball up high. Thuber looking for the pass in the middle. Knicks is gonna find the shot. It hits the crossbar and out. Thuber with another shot. Lost. He's finally going to clear the ball away, and Vipers are struggling at the moment.
And struggling they might be for the foreseeable future in the duration of this game, because there's only been 1 minute 28 seconds left, and they can't find those opportunities in comparison. I think the mental did take a toll here after scoring getting an own goal scored on them, and Luce their good defense nonetheless still stop that ball in his track. Now he's got 100 boost in his arsenal. What will he do when he gets a pinch off there? The ball going flying right to Nix's path, and Nix there with a double tap. Will he find that open goal? No, missing the ball once again, and Shoots there didn't want to get an awkward touch that would go into his goal. They learned from their mistakes there earlier, and that timer ticks down to 1 minute Thuber there with a 50-50, winning it out, gives it to his teammate Nix. Nix now with a pass. Shoof shutting it down. Jank now in the air. Will you clear it out? Yes, he will, but not the strongest he clears there. Luce with the 50. Wins it out once again. And the ball is just flying around the field there at this point. I'm not gonna lie there, Luce, and I don't see anything happening from the side of Vipers. They seem to be in shut down any opportunity. The tables have shifted in their favor, and Jank, what a dribble that is! My God, that is one way to shut down going. I believe he was just diced the whole team of Vipers there, flicking it perfectly in the goal. That is one way to stake your claim and send a message to the side of Vipers that they are, this game is not to be completed just yet. And I'm seeing the culmination of a game 5 that I've been desperate for from the start here, Luce.
Yes, this is game number 5 then. Great showing from Exotic, 3 goals from Thuber, and a great shot now for Nix. It's the angle enough to hit the post and go in. That's a great angle from Nix to put the 5th goal for Exotic. And what a turn of events, because game number 4 game number 3 was all Vipers, and Vipers was winning comfortably, and now it's Exotic that is winning comfortably, and Vipers not finding the space, not finding the offense that they need. And it really showed. Last 10 seconds then of this game number 4. We're going to Champions Field. We're going to game number 5 of the series, with a tied series, and Exotic with the last win. I hope the mental of Vipers doesn't strike hard for them, because we're going to a game number 5.
My God, that is one way. And it's only been the second game overall when it comes to team wise, because it's Exotic versus Vipers, and what a showing. If this was the last game, that I would say this has been a fiery ending, but game 5 now, and we still have some more Rocket League left after this game as well. So other than this game, as we watch that timer tick down, we still have another team coming out, so don't go anywhere for that as well, everybody. But Exotic versus Vipers, the tone is very much shifted in favor for Exotic. And as we said before, they're not an easy team to beat, and more than likely never will be. It's very strong, dominant performance. And Nix, Thuber, and Jank here, my God, what a dominant performance it was, because they were popping off. They were absolutely popping off. The shots were there. The defensive rotation, the rotation overall, the culmination of aggressiveness. But they did miss some opportunities that could have spelled some trouble for themselves and given opportunities to Vipers. But they, thankfully for themselves, they did shut them down. But we will meet each other in Champions Field here, and I'm not gonna lie, hoping that my early prediction of it going Vipers 3-2 remains true to this moment as we nearly start kickoff there, Luce.
Yeah, we shall see then what both teams can bring to the table in the last game of the series. This is Champions Field. You cannot make more mistakes now. Both teams against the wall. Exotic with the win on the last game, maybe have more mental fortitude, more the morale boost of winning the last game. It's probably shooting up. Let's see now what they can do with that. Shenkinho with the ball, trying to find the center ball. So far, it's the defense from Vipers that is keeping the ball away. Ball for Thuber trying to clear the ball away, but Luce was there. Luce trying to find the center ball, trying to find the bump on the defensive side. They commit as well, and now Nowak has to make time for his team. He's looking for the ball to the center ball. Luce looking for the backward as well. Shenkinho is going to clear the ball. Oh, that's a great pass from Shoops from Nowak, but Nowak was not expecting that hard of a pass. Luce again, putting pressure. Shoops in the middle. He's leaving. Luce was leaving the ball for Noah, but Noah didn't have the shot. He was coming in too late. Pass from Nix to Shenkinho for the counter-attack. Shenkinho looking for the flip. Luce with a great flip. That's going in all the way from their own side. This is 1-0 for Vipers that they find the first goal.
My God, that is one way to get a goal. What a pinch that was from Luce. Oh, that ball beautifully arcing itself right into the net of Exotic here. And we've seen a dominant performance overall. We could have seen an early goal there coming from the side of Vipers, and oh no! Exotic right at the kickoff. Shenkinho with a strong play there, 50-50. And Nix reading Nowak perfectly. Bottom right corner placement. Beautiful. And the game is tied up, so we're back to square one once again. 1-1. It's still 3 minutes 45 seconds on the timer. As that kickoff timer itself goes down, and we see a beat from Luce there, who does win the battle, but will he win the war when it comes to the play here on the aggressiveness? And Thuber pushing it out. Luce there, pass off to his teammate Schnoofs, and Nowak was trying to amp up the ante and trying to bump out the last man back, who I believe was there was Jankinho there, but unfortunately for them, nothing is answered yet. And the game will remain tied for both teams. We're seeing a little bit of a friendly fire occur here. Shoots with the long shot. Will he get in? No, Jankinho just coming back in the nick of time. We'll just get that save. And now Luce taking their corner boost from Exotic side. Pass in from Nowak and to Shoes. And Shoes shut down once again by Jankinho. This man wanted to make sure that they're not going to get easy goal here. Passing from Nix there to Thuber. Thuber with the goal. Ho, ho, ho. They take the lead. Exotic once again. They are in the lead, and what a rating from Nix off the sidewall. And Thuber, that shot ever so fast, 126 kph with the front of his car, gets the lead 2-1. 3 minutes left on the timer.
Exotic then gets the lead of a missed touch from from Shoops, and now a great kickoff, and they have 2-goal lead. That is bad news from Vipers, because Exotic is playing all the cards now. They only have to make time. 3 minutes 0-1 remaining. Let's see if Viper has what it takes to come back. They certainly found the goals. They found the formula to defeat that defense, but now they have to do it again on this game number 5. So far, all Exotic side in the last minute. Nowak trying to find the pass to the middle. Luce missing that ball. Jankinho is gonna clear the ball. Oh no, Shoops gifting the ball to Thuber, and Thuber in the air. He's faked away Nowak, and that's a great shot from Thuber. Nothing to do for Viper's side. That's a great demo from Jankinho. It forces Nowak to go for the ball up, and Thuber just with all the time in the world, and 3 goals already took his name. Hat-trick to Thuber. 4-1. 3 goals advantage for Exotic.
My God, and they're taking this game away. They're running away with it as well. They started up the winning train, and they've decided after that train leaves the station, it's never gonna stop. 4-1 goal lead, and it just keeps on. It's just the goals just seem never ending. And Thuber with the cutoff there. They've, as you said before, they've really put all their cards on the table and said, we're gonna try and win this off. We're gonna make sure we win it dominant and show these team Vipers that we are not ones to be underestimated here. While you may have gotten the lead series-wise early on, we will come back, and this will be a lesson that's gonna be well learned from the side of Vipers here. So right now, this team will be struggling to break away that defense from the Exotic side here. The good bump in from Nix, passes to Thuber. Thuber now with no boost there though. We'll leave it away to Luce. Luce now trying to control that ball. Gets the ball headway up to the top. Flicks it away to Nowak. Nowak gets shut down by Jank in the air. Shoots now with a shot. Gets shut down by Nix as well. And Nix there looking a tad bit awkward. Bad recovery. And the ball going to Luce. Luce now with a pass in. And Jankinho reading that perfectly all the way to the double tap. Possibly there. Will he find that goal? Will he find that net? And no, Thuber. Last one back. Will he get there? Luce there stopping that ball once again. And Nix the ball in his tap, but no, shut down once again, and the ball just keeps flying around between both sides here. I don't know what to do.
Ball in the midfield, 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Thuber with the shot. This is Luce clearing the ball away. Vipers really need a miracle right now if they want to come back from 3 goals deficit. Oh no, miss from Shoops. This is Luce trying to find his teammate Nowak. Nowak with the pass in the middle. Luce trying to find the shot, but Nix was there to defend the ball. Ball in the midfield. Thuber with the flip reset. Takes the ball up. Nowak. Leave is from Luce. Luce has the ball in the air. Control over 850. He could find Shoes, but Nix was too strong on the 50 and just clearing the ball away. Nowak finds the pinch. Keeps the ball possession, but they have only 30 seconds remaining on the clock to find 3 goals to tie this game. It's going to be hard, but they are finding another one now. This is 4-2, and that ball was dancing in the line of the net, but finally goes in after Shoops makes the 50 against Nix. Nowak finds the shot. 4-2, 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Really, Vipers need 2 goals per 10 seconds. It's a difficult task to ahead.
It truly is. You need 2 goals per second, and while Luce is trying to play his utmost and trying to find those opportunities, Shoops there trying to find that goal as well at the same time, but will they will remain unanswered, as now the last 10 seconds of timer tick down, and it will remain more than likely a win from the side of Exotic, once again taking the win. But nonetheless, the ball finally dying down on the side of Vipers, and the win giving to Exotic once again. It seems to me that your earlier prediction of Exotic winning it out does remain strong once again. But what a close series that was, and what a close performance that was as well at the same time from both sides tonight. And we've seen some amazing Rocket League, and it's only been the second game when it comes team-wise here tonight, Luce, and I can't believe I've had the opportunity bestowed upon me to even cast this game as well, because it's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's been great and great showing from both teams. And yes, finally, Exotic taking the win after Vipers was initially showing domination in game number 3. After game number 4, it was all Exotic side, and great showing from both teams. I really think that the series could have been a bit more even, but still game number 5, 2 goals difference in the end only. I think they can be happy with that. And Vipers now, they have to regain, they have to find more points on the next weeks, because at the moment they are 1-2 on the global standing.
Exactly. And they're, with this loss, they're definitely going to try and come back stronger. They're definitely going to try and learn something from tonight as well. And I'm hoping what they're going to take away is their defense needs to be worked upon, especially in the last game. When the pressure against them, they need to make sure they can, nil it out, make it a negative rather than something that it's going to affect them in the long run. We've seen them fight away in the mental. They definitely have the capabilities to win against even a strong team like Exotic there, but Vipers there, but we've seen them once again, they're still struggling just a tad bit. But I'm hoping to see a bit of a change here, possibly next week or even on. But nonetheless, I'm hoping to see this roster play against Exotic in the upcoming tournament. But we will switch over to a quick interview with the winners tonight. And for tonight's interview, more than likely, it will be one of these players. So I'm gonna leave it up to you to guess who it is. But we will be back after the quick break, everybody. See you soon. Don't go anywhere. There will be more Rocket League upcoming.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save
And welcome back once again. It is me, your caster Grounds here, along with my co-caster Luce. Once again from Sam. This man, I want to thank him for his presence. It's been a great time casting tonight. But we are back with the interviews, everybody, and we've got our main man here, who is Thuber. Thuber, how are you doing on this fantastic night tonight?
You know what? It could be better.
I would say so. Why do you
It could
believe
be a
that,
lot.
Thuber?
Well, first of all, I had a shocking day at work, but and I just got home like an hour ago, so we didn't get time to walk for do any scrims or anything. We've not scrimmed all week as well.
I see. That definitely can culminate into one of the closest games I've seen from Viper side. Do you have any compliments to give from the Viper side today? Because what a performance it was.
I can't really compliment Adam, to be honest. It's literally Adam FC at that point. That was literally Adam FC, that series. I didn't really see much from Nawak or Luce, to be honest. I literally just saw Adam.
Oh, we're seeing a bit of sparks forming there. We're seeing some bit of beef starting there, are we?
It's beef, but it's kind of true because Adam literally dropped 1,000 points on game, and Nawak dropped less than 100 on a game, and almost on the second game. So if you're Vipers, you're definitely looking at that and thinking something. But
Well, yeah,
But
but
yeah.
at the same time, you see shoots with 1,000 points as well. So
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
I mean,
Agree.
it took you to game 5, so
Yeah, very well played.
There is the good level that we wanted to see, and just a question for you, Thuber.
Mhm.
Do you think that you could have done it way better than after
I-
you said that you haven't screamed for so long?
Yeah, I definitely think we could have done better, but like we are really rusty because I've been having internet issues like for like a week, so I've not been able to scrim really at all. So we definitely had a rough week, but at the end of this day, we still get the result. So that's for us. That's all that really matters.
Fair enough. Entirely fair.
But obviously, we will be looking into scrimming more. But that was just that week was a bit of an anomaly.
And just a question. For scrims, do you think that playing against teams from the league is beneficial to you or to the other teams to know what they're up against?
I think it's a good. I like that question. It definitely works in both ways because I hate saying it, but we are probably the best team in the league. Vipers very close second, and for other teams, they'll get better by scrimming better teams, right? So it's beneficial to every other team. But for us, it's also beneficial because we also like get to figure out what the teams play like and stuff like. Because there's still like a team or two that we haven't played against before in this like league. Like, we haven't actually seen gameplay and stuff. So yeah, it definitely works both ways. But I'd say it slightly helps them a bit more than us, but still helpful.
Epsilon took a win against Vipers. Do you think that they can challenge you as well?
Absolutely. If they can beat Vipers, then they definitely have a chance of beating us, especially if you have an off day. But yeah, I was watching that series live and they played really well. That they made Vipers look like they made them look very in trouble, like in danger a lot. But so hopefully they can't do the same to us. But yeah, so yeah,
Anything
just
can
gotta respect it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. So, how did you feel after that shot from Schuster? I'm not gonna lie. Casting that moment was absolutely one of the most highlight plays I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, which goal? There's too many. Which goal?
Schuster's goal in Neo Tokyo off that corner
Oh.
past Knicks.
Yeah, well, I clipped it because Max got the fattest ghost touch ever. Like, he literally cleared it on our screen, but but it was still a great shot. I'm not taking it away. That shot was filth. And fair play, Adam. That was a great shot. But Max definitely could have saved it. But
The
Still
possibility
respect it.
was there, but unfortunately, exactly,
It was
100%
a great
respect to
finish.
Shoots there. It was an absolutely amazing goal. Nonetheless, it was, and what a game it was. I want to thank you, Thuber, and want to congratulate you and your team once again for a very great game. Some amazing Rocket League. We've had an amazing time casting you guys once again. It's always great casting you both because it's always a good rivalry, and we love good rivalries here in the
We
IKRN
do.
League, everybody, don't we? Hmm. What did you say?
We do. We love rivalries, especially,
Exactly.
bro. Like watching it back as well. Like we always like watch our games back. It's so fun watching them back, and you guys do great job at casting, and we really appreciate it.
We appreciate the compliments as well, don't we, Luce?
No, sure. And yeah, thank you for your time and thank you for coming in and voicing what you felt and how you felt it. And the insights of screens, for example, are very valuable to us to see
Mhm.
more in depth and as well as the viewers on what's going on the league. But yeah, we're going to go to a quick break then, off to the last match of the day. Thank you, Stuber, and we hope to see you again next.
No worries, guys. And again, I'll say it again. Thanks for casting us. We really appreciate it.
No problem at all. Thank you very much for your time and congratulations on the win. I wish you luck in the rest of the IKRN League, and like Luce said, we will see you guys after a quick break. Don't go anywhere. There is more Rocket League, and we've got the last best of 5 for tonight, and it is going to be TK Esports. A very strong team when they can show up against. If you want to correct me there, Luce, who is it again?
Team CEO. If I'm not
Team
mistaken.
XCO, oh my days! This is we've seen this show match. We've seen these two teams come up beforehand as well. If anyone knows my my Twitch channel, I've had these teams come up before. But because we've seen a change in their roster with Teddy Kamikaze coming in, I'm not gonna lie. I'm expecting to see a good performance from TK Esports' side to hopefully, again, like we've seen today, take it to a game 5. But we won't know unless we meet all the teams in the lobby itself, because the players themselves will be able to speak better than me. We'll see you all very quickly and very soon. Don't go anywhere. Peace.
Hey, what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? I have an open invitation, but you're telling me go get lost. I don't wanna see your face. Yeah, what the hell? So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. Some Chardonnay, we camp in the parking lot. Leave traces of plastic cups. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself? Always waiting for the one, but I got news for you. I'm the best that you can get, so what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? So what the hell? So what the hell? What are you waiting for now? And what the hell? You're pretending that you like somebody else. Like you got boys waiting in line to take you home. But tell the truth, you spend the night alone. Let's be alone. So why don't we stay out till the morning light? Cause two wrongs can make a right. We're just doing what we feeling right now. So what the hell? Why you hanging on the rooftop by yourself?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It is me, your caster, Groundzero today, along with my co-caster, Luce. How are you doing today, Luce?
Doing great. We just witnessed one of the great showings that we were hoping to see. Game number 5 versus Vipers versus Exotic, and Exotic is still on the top of the standings. They have a 3-0 record after that great win against Vipers. So great from them. And now Vipers is on a 1-2 streak. So not that great for them, and they have to regain on this next matches that they have coming in. But now we have the last match of the day. We have TK Esports versus Team CEO. Who do you think can take this game, Groundzero?
I am not going to lie. I'm going to be deadly honest here with you. I'm going to give it in favor for Team XCO. Now, Team XCO is a team that's filled with Kamikaze. Then we've also got Luce UK, and we've also last man there. Now, well, all of these players, they're GC2, GC3 plus. So I'm to see a very strong performance in comparison to Veaston, along with the Revers and their final player. Do we see a change in a possible roster? Is it still Teddy Kamikaze? I hope so, or is it Lucky? I have no clue. We're only going to see when the lobby hops in. But Veaston, I believe he is GC1, GC2. Revers himself having actually hit 1700 plus as well. So a very capable player singularly, but sometimes even a team that doesn't work well with chemistry, you can be either bogged down or overall not perform to your utmost. But Teddy Kamikaze, he was an absolute monster when we saw him play last week, and he helped them take one game off Team EBIT there. Team EBIT, who we've seen ourselves as well take another game tonight there, Luce.
Yeah, I think both teams are evenly in level. I think, as you said, they took a game from EVIT TK Esports, then they lost against Exotic. Exotic is obviously so far the favorite after winning against Vipers. So they still have a lot of showing. They still have many weeks ahead where they can regain themselves. They won. Team CEO, they won against Epsilon, but it was a weird win, to be honest.
It really was.
Because Epsilon afterwards goes ahead and wins against Vipers, that were the favorites, and I think they were just not used to the format. They were just not used to the best of 3 maybe. But yeah, they won against Team Epsilon. They have a 1-1 record, and now wait, what happened?
I have absolutely no idea. They're Veaston coming off absolutely nowhere. They're passing to himself out the corner. He gets a redirect in there. And he did get that goal. My God.
Yeah, but
Is
yeah,
it a
this
test
is Yeah, this is a test lobby. You scaring me. But yeah,
I scared myself there.
both teams are testing the lobby. Think that they are seeing if everything is good. We luckily have the admin tools to reset the lobby. So yeah, it has been a chaotic weeks for TK Esports. So we shall see if they can win against Team CEO or if Team CEO is on top. And something that we know is that if Team CEO wins against TK Esports, there will be currently second on the league as well with EBT Esports. So it's not looking that bad for Team CEO. They have to win here, and TK Esports, sadly for them, they are 0-2 on the standing, so they really need these wins to not be out of the week so early, you know?
And TK Esports, they've gone actually went back with Lucky, their old teammate beforehand. If you've seen them come in for the first week, they didn't have the strongest performance in that game. I believe they got swept there. So maybe Lucky has hit GC there, having just arrived in GC last season. So we have seen an improvement in ranking. Maybe that might change up the scope we've seen in comparison. But like I said, Kamikaze, AJ, and Luce UK himself as well. They're all very capable players. GC2, GC3, a matchup of GC3, a GC2, and possibly a GC1 as well. Doesn't really seem like the strongest roster, but weirder things have happened in Rocket League, especially Rocket League lobbies like these. So I'm expecting to see some overall possible change, either going in XEO's favor or esports. But I don't know who's got your vote for tonight, Luce.
I think Team CEO can take this win. I think they had a showing against Epsilon. It was not the best of showings, but they still came out on top. So I think Team CEO can take this series, but we shall see. TK Esports, they still have a lot to show for, and we shall see then if they can bring it up, if they can really step up their game, or if Team CEO is just on top as I predict.
I'm not gonna lie there, Luce. My Team XCO does have my vote also. While TK Esports is my old org, the players there, they have a lot to speak for, and they have gone unanswered many times, especially the dominant performance we've seen from Team CO side. So once again, Team CO taking my vote, but I'm not gonna lie, it might be either 3-1 or a 3-2. Hopefully they do take it to a game 5 and end it off on a very nice game 5 as well. I'd love to see a Champions Field for the last game, because we've seen the same, just consistency. I like to see the consistency and entertainment and casting when it comes to having these kind of players in the lobby. But right now, that timer takes down the first 10 seconds gone away, and we've already seen a dominant shot there. Veaston, what a save from the man. And I've actually had a correction there from Revers, the man himself. He DM'd me and told me Viaston is incorrect. It's actually Veaston, and Veaston, the man himself, setting up an air dribble shot in there, saved by Kamikaze from Revers. And Lucky there with a 50-50. All of the players from TK Esports in the other half, and right now we might see a shot in from Lewis. Nothing just yet, and it's just been silent right now. Both teams finding opportunities every now and then, but it still remains just quiet, just dead quiet for a bit there. I think they're getting a taste test there, Luce, between each other.
Well, we shall see. For now, 0-0. Great shots, couple of shots from Team CEO, but still no goal. 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Lewis now with the 50. Kamikaze looking for the center ball. Couldn't find yet. Rev with the shot on net. AJ just trying to clear that ball away. Lewis now trying to clear that ball. Great pinch from Lewis to find the space that he needed to transition to offense. That's a great bump, and that could be a shot, but no, they cannot finish the play. They cannot finish the shot, and so far this is still 0 goals for either team. Kamikaze with the ball, with the aerial, trying to look for the backboard for the double tap. Rep was there to interrupt the play. Oh no, this could be a great shot for Meishi. Oh no, a missed touch, and now they could have a counter attack. Easton looking for the shot. He was looking for the flick, but Lewis was there prepared to defend that play. For so far, both teams had opportunities, but he's lucky to take the first goal. That's a great pass from Rev. He forces the play on the middle, and great vision from Lucky to find the shot, and that was a misplay on the defensive side from Team CEO. We shall see that what they can bring to the table.
My god, that is one way to start it off, and it's barely been the first 2 minutes as well. And lucky they're trying to start off the next session, trying to get the next goals in, but unfortunately for him, will be stopped there by Kamikaze, trying to get a shot there. What a save by Revers and Lucky, both trying to make sure that ball doesn't go in. Then another shot in from AJ will be shut down, but it's just been signed on the side of Team CEO, where both of our votes are still resting between between both of these teams right now. Luce UK looking a little bit shaky there. This man usually is the cornerstone of being the most stable player from Team XCO side, especially when it comes to demos and trying to shift up the equilibrium in their favor. But right now it's all been quiet. Kamikaze there though, nonetheless, with a flick shut down once again by Lucky in at the midfield, and AJ there missing the boost and missing the ball as well. Lewis leaves it up to himself to get it past the Kamikaze up the corner. Will he find a teammate in orange? Yes, he will. Lewis UK stopped by once again. AJ get a nice goal, and he does find that goal for Team CO. Their game is tied up once again. They only needed 1 minute to tie up, and that was some very strong offensiveness from the Team XCO there. I'm not gonna lie there, Luce, because they managed to tie it up very nicely.
Yeah, great shot from AJ, and now it's up to TK Esports to try to go on the lead again. It's hard for them to transition to offense, so they really need to step up their game. Kamikaze with a great pass for AJ. Beeston finally clearing the ball away. Ball in the midfield. Beeston, yes, Beeston. Was it Beeston? Yeah.
Beeston.
Yes. Okay,
correct.
yeah.
Beeston, yes.
They make it hard for us, out there.
Of course they have to. How dare they? How dare they do
How
to
dare
us
they?
right now?
Yes. How dare they? Kamikaze now trying to clear the ball away. Oh no, he gave it away to Rev. Rev trying to find the centers to his teammate. Justin looking for the pass to Lucky, but Lucky was just too far away. And now the other side, we're going to the offense for Team CEO, looking for the shot. Justin trying to clear that ball away. The double commit from Lewis. Lewis with the 3%. They couldn't find the right shot, and that was a bit of a lack of communication from Team CEO.
And that seems to be the biggest issue right now. Forget the mechanics of the rotation; just they don't seem to be working as a unit in comparison to what they've shown off last week. But right now, I'm not seeing that Team XCO. Maybe they have yet to wake up, but they've got 1 minute left to try and do that before they even lose this game. But right now, it seems to me even if they're getting the pressure, it still seems to be in TK Esports' favor, in my opinion. There, Luce. And as the last couple of seconds are about to tick down, we see AJ struggling a little bit on the back. We're trying to put it away, and Revs is there. We're trying to get a redirect shot, then pass off to Lucky. Lucky in the corner, struggling there. 30 seconds remaining on the timer now. The warning has ticked down, and we see that not really going in anyone's favor here. Kamikaze with the shot. Revs there with the save. No, he doesn't. Oh my days! What is that a goal? What a play on the goal line. AJ with a pass on to his teammate Kamikaze. Revers missing off the backboard there. He tried to get it in the last moment. I think AJ got the demo there, and he did. The smoke remaining. The perfect cover to get that ball right through to the net of TK Esports, and Team XCO with a very dominant performance in the last minute. Get that goal 2-1, and the last 21 seconds on the timer there.
20 seconds then, and a miracle for TK Esports. Can they do it? Can they tie this game? Only 10 seconds remaining. Justin with a great flick. Pass to Lucky. No, Lucky cannot find the shot. Rev is there to try to pressure on the defensive side. The shot is in! Oh no! The defense from Team CEO, they couldn't find the clear, and Justin finds the shot. It hits the crossbar and in. Asia couldn't find the clear. This is tied up, and with 2 seconds remaining, we still have one more kickoff to go before overtime.
My God, that's the last 1 second in the air there for Revers. He's trying to make sure that ball still remains on the other side. Passing from Lewis to AJ. Redirect in, and the ball will fall down on the side of Team TK. And we're going to go into OT, and what a way to start off the first game. Already overtime. That time will now tick up instead of down. Revers with the pass to Beeston, and Beeston with the goal. Beeston, this man, what is he on? He is on demon mode here. Passing from Beeston to Revers. Revers back in, and that link was perfect. Kamikaze, the last man back, was not able to get that save there, and 6 seconds is all they needed off that kickoff to get that win for themselves. And TK Esports taking the win for themselves. My God, that is one way to shift the game in your favor there, Luce. I'm not gonna lie.
That was great from TK. They tied the game. Only 2 seconds remaining, and they finally found the passing play they needed to pass that defense from Team CEO. That was a great showing in overtime, and this is 1-0 for them. That was great to come back after what seemed to be the end for them on game number 1 after Team CEO scores with only 20 seconds remaining. That was a hectic last 2 minutes of this game number 1.
You are absolutely right there, Luce. And my God, that is not what I expected to see coming in for the first game. Like they said, we've seen from last game and how hyped it was. It felt like I was watching Furia versus Moist there in London in the last moments with Chimako casting. Felt like that. They're bringing it back. But Team XCO and TK Esports, they knew they were the last game and they had to carry on some spotlight, get the spotlight themselves as well. And they really wanted to go on fire. But right now, TK Esports, they're bringing heat, and the heat they will bring to the kitchen right now as they are cooking a win up for themselves. The first game in their favor, and we meet each other now in Forbidden Temple, right? And what a way to start off the second game it will be as that timer kicks down for us. And Luce UK and Lucky going off for the kickoff, went off for AJ there, who tried to get a goal with the 0 boost now, but Kamikaze will get the angle. Will he get the shot? No, pass off to AJ in top left bins. That is, what a way. My God, that is a filthy goal off the side. Kamikaze would have passed and bounced off perfectly to AJ and 0 boost. That man needed nothing in the tank to make sure that ball went in through the side of TK. And they're already in the lead there, Luce. They're already in the lead.
Yes, they found the possession from the kickoff and they made the most of it. That was a great showing from Team CEO that now has a 1-0 lead. But watch out, this is Rev going for the double tap. Lucky looking for the shot. Great defense from Kamikaze. Justin cannot keep that ball away. Kamikaze finds the pass to Aichi. Oh, Aichi couldn't find the shot. Ball on the midfield. Luis trying to control that ball. Now takes it up the wall. He can center the ball away, but Red, great clear all the way. And now Beaston looking for the shot. Oh no! What happened there? Finally find the clear. That ball is on the corner. 4 minutes remaining. And for now, Team CEO is keeping this lead. But TK Esports is finally finding the offense they need.
And the offense they're definitely going to need here, as they seem to be struggling just a tad bit, but they are bringing it back ever so slowly. They are crawling ever so slowly, as I said, but right now it's the first minute already ticking down, and they have yet to respond back, and they seem to be struggling just a tad bit here against the side of Team XCO, who seem to have wakened. They really have woken up right now, in my opinion, as in comparison to the first game, they look like just a tad bit steep. Not the Team CEO that I know and definitely love here, but Luce UK now leaving the ball away. A bit of a double commit there as all team players were to be found in the middle. And Feaston! I have to correct myself halfway through because this man's name, as we said before, does not make it easy to say. But nonetheless, that's a good stop there. And now Kamikaze with the ball. What will he do with it? No idea as he goes for the low 50, completely faking out the first player. That is Revers, and he fell for it beautifully. Feaston, possible redirect attempt there, but no, stopped off by AJ in his track, and the ball stays in the middle. Nearly 2 minutes gone into the game, and Team CO are holding that lead very strongly and very, very, very favorably, and they're going to extend it. Ooh. They're going to extend it by one more goal right on the dot. 3 minutes in, and I think I spoke far too soon once again there, Luce.
Yes, I think Rev was caught up on that play and he couldn't find the clear. He couldn't find his teammates. He also didn't know what was going on in front of him, and then the ball just goes over him and no one is there to cover the shot. 2-0 and Luis finding the shot. Biasta now looking for the flip reset, couldn't find it in time. Luis is gonna clear that ball away. This is Rev now, ball in the midfield. AJ looking for the backward. That ball is going in the middle. Kamikaze with another intervention. Oh, wow, what a great defense from Rev to find the save. Luis with another flick. It hits the crossbar and out. Almost the third goal for Team CEO, but still not going in. So far, TK Esports is not finding the response they need. Is not finding the answer to this great offensive side from Team CEO on this game number 2.
and what a strong dominant performance it is. 2 goals, that's not easy to hold, and especially when
Oh.
2 goals can be changed into possibly 3 there. AJ was nearly about to get that shot. But for him, it was stalled in the side, and Luce UK still gonna go for one more attempt. Could save him forever. We've seen the defense now amp up from the side of Team TK, but they're still struggling to push that, give that same energy right back into their offensiveness. It's gonna shut down once again. This might be an opportunity for Team CO there to find one more goal, but AJ now with a possible double tapped in, the double commit as well while we're speaking from Lucky and Veaston, and Revers there, the man, with not much boost to his name, is going to struggle to even get back down in time to help his teammates out. That's a shot in from AJ, reads it off the ceiling, and that's a goal once again. 3-0 for the better, and looks to me that Team CO are going to take this win very comfortably. They're going to run away with it into the third game, in my opinion, where more than likely we're going to meet each other in Neo Tokyo. Their apologies. I'm not gonna lie, there, Luce. Second game, it's all in favor for Team XCO.
So far, yeah, so good for Team CEO, but we still have a TK Esport that came back with only a few seconds remaining, so there is still work to do for them. They can actually do it, but the time is ticking away. They have only a minute remaining on the clock to see if they can score 3 goals. It's not impossible, but quite difficult after the showing from Team CEO in this game number 2. 1 minute remaining then. Luis finding the center ball for Kamikaze. Kamikaze is going for the double tap.
Ooh.
Didn't find the read. Red is clearing the ball away. Flip reset. Luis trying to control the ball. He's bumped away, but the ball is now on Kamikaze's control. Rev is gonna cycle that ball away on defense. Lucky is gonna help him clear that ball away, but he keeps the ball position away. Now AJ looking for his team Luis. Oh, Luis made a mistake, and now the ball is in the middle. The shot is in, but great defense, great save from Luis. A demo coming in from Easton, looking for his team to mount the pressure, to look for the first goal. At least they need a few goals for the morale boost. They cannot win already. They need a few seconds, the last seconds of this game number 2. It's going for Team CEO. It's gonna tie this series then, and TK Esports, they have to go back to the throwing table to see what they can improve on this game number 3, because so far Team CEO dominated this game number 2.
My God, they really did take it away. The Team XCO train left the station on time, and my God, it ran away at 152 miles per hour there. Kilometers per hour, sorry, we're not Americans, we're EU people, we're going to use the metric system. But Team XCO, what a dominant performance, 3-0. That's one way to send a statement to TK that they're not wants to be undermined. They may have given away game 1, but they're definitely not going to give away game 2, but we will meet each other. Possibly a shift and change. Anything can happen in this game, it seems to me, because either teams look like they're trying to fight at each other, and more than likely, the biggest things I've taken away from Team CO is their offensiveness has been top notch this game, but their defensiveness just as equal. Lewis, the last man, doing absolutely fantastic to make sure the ball doesn't go into their goal. But TK Esports, they're struggling there to even push the ball out from their half, so that might be something that they need to knock down. Look at their rotation, see what they can improve. But improvements now will have to happen, and adaptation is required as the games go on. But we will meet each other in the next round in game 3 in Forbidden Temple once again. Who do you have? For a favor of? I know we've voted for Team CO, but who do you think is still taken away? Because it seems to me that the teams are slightly balanced depending on which game we're in there.
I think Team CEO is picking up the pace. I think TK Esports really needs to step it up, and yeah, I think they need to change their game style, and I think they're finding it hard to adapt. But yeah, Team CEO so far looked way better on game number 2, which we will see then if this game number 3 is still the same, or if TK Esports can bring a different game plan, a different way to play against this Team CEO that seemed to have the answer on game number 2.
only been the first 10 seconds, we've already seen Team TK. They're switching up there. I like to see that. They've now taken the game away and they're fighting back. They're climbing back. And Team Vista, I'm gonna say Team Vista. Lucky, oh my days! Lucky there was about to have the shot there. He just hit it off crossbar and red there. He's switched over the decal. He's gone over to the beast mode moment. So I believe he's trying to bring over that energy. Vista there. What a save! How did he even get that? He got pinched in between the car from Luce, but nonetheless, good save on the goal line as well. Lucky they're missing the touch on the ball. That's passing from Revers, who just gets to the last moment, and nonetheless is going to keep the ball close to himself. Pass it for AJ, pinch off there. AJ a little bit unlucky, does suffer a bump there, and Unlucky himself is not going to be lucky as he has no boost. Vista now, no boost from either side. I don't see much boost there happening from boost collection happening from the side of Team TK. They seem to be struggling with their management a tad bit. That might be going against them in the favor as Vista nearly suffered a goal there. AJ Kamikaze, good air dribble from the man himself, but Lewis UK, the last man who's supposed to be Neb, went up early and wasted all of his boost. But in the meantime, with the first minute has been gone, we're only breaching past the first 1 minute 20, and both teams remain unanswered with 0 goals there, Luce. I don't know what will happen because it seems to be it just requires one goal to change up everything.
Yeah, but I think TK Esports is focusing more on defense, so they are doing a better job at handling Team CEO's attacks. So far so good for them. Now they have to find the way to transition to offense. Looking the pass from Kamikaze, not finding his teammates now. TK Esports looking to transition to the offense, but they can still not do it. The control of the ball going for Luis UK. Kamikaze has the shot now. He's going for the double tap. Oh, great save. Great defense from Viaston. Another center ball. Luis saw that they were going to clear it and now controlling the ball. Luki, great clear. But there was Kamikaze. Ball to the middle. HA that couldn't defeat Viaston. Sorry. This is Luis. Rev looking for the pass middle. Houston looking for the shot, but it's gonna have a great time. AJ with the ball. It was easy for him to defend that. Kamikaze now looking for the pass. That was a great bump. Biasen was not there to defend, but that ball was going wide. Ball from Luki, clearing that ball away. Lewis now with the ball possession, looking for the center pass to his teammate. Biasen to try to defend with still 0 goals in. Looking for the first one is Team CEO. This is Kamikaze looking for the pass in the middle. Lucky is there to finally interrupt that play. 2 minutes remaining then. For now, neither team finding the opening on their defense.
My God, it's only been the last 2 minutes, and it's been quiet from both sides, as we said. But this quiet can be changed away. Kamikaze is trying to find that moment, but he will be saved by Viaston once again. We've seen a good change from TK's side. They've amped up the ante when it comes to their defensive plays here. We might see a breakaway right moment. Good save from Viaston once again. He's shifted away from being the offensive player to defense, and this might be going in his favor right now. But nonetheless, AJ, last man on, will save that goal once again, and we're nearing down to that 1 minute timer. Do you think there's a possibility of an OT there? Because I believe so there, Luce.
Well, it's certainly possible. Both teams not finding the right answers to defeat their defense, but so far it has been Team CEO that had been more time on their opposite side. So TK Esports really have to maybe find a good counter attack, and maybe they can find the goal. But it's still 0-0 with only a few seconds remaining. Kamikaze trying to clear the ball away, but there was Lucky Houston finally pushing that ball in with all his might. Lucky finding the center ball. He tried to control the ball. Both defenders didn't know where to go, and that mysterious bounce in the corner gives Houston the goal. This is 1-0 for TK Esports that take the lead with only 40 seconds remaining.
That is single-handedly the most dodgiest bounce I've ever seen in my life off of a crossbar there. I don't know if anyone else saw it. I'm sure you saw it there, Luce. But that is physically impossible. Is that angle even possible on the protractor? I don't know. Pythagoras is more than likely rolling around in his grave right now, especially at the state of Rocket League. But it's still last 17 seconds left on the timer here, and no answer back just yet from Team CEO. But Rivers is going to shut down that play in the middle. He goes into the here. Stop passing up to his teammate. Lucky, will he get lucky enough to get a setup there? No, he will not. And Luce UK, their Team CO are gonna have to contend with the fact that they've lost the third game in this best of 5 series. The win going right back, shifting over to Team TK Esports, and they've won it again, 2-1. Now they're in the lead there, Luce. They're in the lead. They're on match point. That's the biggest threat Team CO are probably gonna face tonight. The fact that they're gonna have to contend with a match point game.
Well, yes, that's so weird from Team CO. They couldn't find the openings, and the defense from TK Esports improved a lot from game number 2. They take now game number 3 with a great counter attack, and yes, maybe a bit of luck on the corner side of the goal, but they still took the shot. And great from them then to take this game number 3. They are going to game number 4 with match point, and Team CO, they feel like that was their game to win, and they couldn't find the shots, they couldn't find the goal opportunities, and now the morale is gonna hit them. We have a TK Esport that is slowly growing. We shall see then if they can finally take their first win on this league.
Exactly. I truly do. We're gonna meet each other in DFH Stadium, and right now, all the pressure on Team CO's side. Will they suffer a loss? I don't know. They still have my vote though, because as we said, we might see a good change in second game. There seems to be a bit of a technical issue here while we're waiting, but hopefully that will be solved soon. In the meantime, Team TK, as you said, are a team right now who's been clawing back. They've been responding back just as well. All they needed was that one goal and that misplay from Team CO from last game there, and they did manage to win it out, but they seem to be struggling. I think the biggest thing is on defense, especially when the pressure is against them.
Yes, and they also had an issue with their counter attack. Like they were very positioned to go on the offense, and then when they had to go back, they found themselves struggling, and that's the opportunities that TK Sport had to consider and had to take advantage of. So yeah, on this game number 4, they have the opportunity to beat them 3-1. Team CEO needs to do a better job, and look, already starting big, almost finding the first goal on the first 10 seconds of the match. But yeah, the match is underway then. It's all you consider to see the first few plays of this game.
And what plays there were lucky. He hasn't had the limelight on him all tonight. He has been lucky enough to do that, and I will continue with those lucky jokes because this man makes it way too easy. Yeah, see, this is why you need good names. Everybody get better names. Viston, I'm looking at you right now there, buddy. And right now Kamikaze will be going all the way into the half of Team TK, shut down by Viston nonetheless. And speaking of Viston, he's been an absolute force of nature there for Team TK. And I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna see a good shot there from opportunity from Kamikaze. He did miss that unfortunately from Luce UK. Will he get that save? And yes, he will. Kamikaze though, 0 boost. Seems to be the biggest issue we've seen from the other side, their lack of boost control. And AJ there, now with the control of the ball, he gets it on top of his hood. Will he dribble it all the way past Team TK? He will not. Getting stopped right by Rivers on the goal in the corner. And that's an open goal for Kamikaze, who came out of absolutely nowhere. Where did this man even come from? I did not see that happening. Pass off from Rivers. Kamikaze just shutting down Viston, who trying to pass, Rivers there was trying to read that play off of. Getting the first goal. That what a way to start off the game. That's one way to start off game 4 for Team SEO and their favor there, Luce.
Well, yeah, that was unexpected. Lucky did not have boost, so he couldn't attempt to be in a good position, and that really cost TK Esports that now concede a goal. And this can really boost the morale from Team CEO after that defeat on game number 3. Ball up high, Luis controlling. He has the boost, but he was bumped out of the way. Pieston looking for the center pass. Kamikaze looking for the clear, but not successful so far. Now Luis finally putting that ball on the other side. Ball now looking. Oh, that was going in. Oh, that's a great touch from Rev to the other side, but Asia was quite prepared for the pass to Kamikaze. Kamikaze with a great center. That ball is going in with a great save against AJ, and now TK Esports looking for the counteroffensive, looking for Piaston, looking for the middle, but no one was there for the shot. Finally, Rev finds the ball, but no accuracy in the touch. Was not a shot at all, and this is still 1-0 from Team CEO that is so far controlling this game.
And the control. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to. That's what you need, especially in a game where they're threatened to be on losing it because Team TK, they're on match point right now. Vicent, he is trying to pass it up to his teammate Lucky. Lucky there is trying to find off and just missed the ball completely out of wide. And now Kamikaze with the ball in the air, flip reset, clears it all the way into TK's corner, and they seem to be struggling right now. Once again, he saves it away, but now. Luce, who's trying to find? He's trying to get a little bit of saucy there. You know, you love to see a little bit of a fancy showing, but he will get shut down once again. AJ now off the backboard, really got a pass into his teammate, cleared out once again by Visten. Now Lewis, he with the ball in the middle, passing up to his teammate Kamikaze, does miss it out, gets shut down once again, and Lewis. What will he do? What will change overall? And what did I just see of a psycho attempt there from the other team? And oh no, that is just a simple surefire pass to Kamikaze, who will get that opportunity. Lucky there with the most unluckiest moment I've ever seen from TK's side. Left it to Kamikaze, and that goal right in his favor. Revers there far too late, couldn't make it in time, and that second goal goes in Team CO's favor once again there, Luce.
Yeah. Another goal from GCO, and yeah, as you said, that was very unlucky. And sadly for TK Esports, it doesn't seem like they can win this in game number 4, but they still have opportunities to come back. They already did so in game number 1. It's still possible. You cannot count them out just yet. But only a minute remaining now. They have to find 2 goals, and that could be the first one. Rev looking for the shot. He goes, he missed the ball now on the defense, clearing that ball away. Kamikaze controlling, great flick, take that ball on the corner. This is Rev trying to clear that ball away. Great pass, Kamikaze to Lewis, and Lewis to the top corner. Nothing to do for TK Esports defense. 3-0. And Team CEO finding the passing place. Oh, what a great placement from Lewis.
My God, what a shot that was, and that own goal. They're going to be banging their heads against the monitors for that mistake once again. Last minute ringing in, but still nothing answered in by Team TK. They might shift it up in Game 5, because Game 5 is more than likely where we're going to be going here for tonight, unless a miracle of a biblical kind is going to happen in the last minute at 40 seconds there, but I doubt so in any case. I've seen weird things happen in Rocket League, but not that weird, Luce. But last 30 seconds in, that timer will pop up, and Lucky, they're trying to get those last goals. He's trying to get a consolation goal, you know, bring it in, carry on that energy into the last moment, and there's a consolation goal. 1 goal, they got it back. Visten pass off from his teammate Lucky, there got to flip reset, and then Revers one last touch and corner pass, and he gets that last goal, trying to make sure that ball goes in, and he does that exactly. 3-1. 22 seconds left on the timer, and I'm not seeing any. Maybe 2 kickoff goals. A possibility. There's a possibility of that happening. Who knows? But here's the kickoff there, and Visten himself, his own teammate, shutting down Lucky in his track, and the pinch off from Rivers. Oh, they're trying to get. Wait, what?
We're still in it. We're still in it.
We're still in it.
12 seconds. 12 seconds.
I did not
dream.
that.
That's great from Lucky. He finds the shot, and off the kickoff, they found the possession, they find the goal, and this is only 1 goal advantage. TK has to be perfect for TK Esports. They find the ball possession, and now Rev looking for the center pass. Lewis is gonna clear the ball away, but there was Visten looking for the shot. Lewis was there to interrupt the play. Rev, the pass to the middle, the shot from Visten, trying to keep it up, and sadly he couldn't. This all of a sudden was turning so south for Team CEO, but TK Esports, they couldn't find the last kickoff opportunity for them, and this is only a 1 goal difference match that we didn't see this coming. Like Team CEO was winning 3-0. They were very comfortable, and at the last second, that was quite the show from TK Esports, that they still come to this match to show that They still have opportunities. That they have the level to come back. And they almost made it possible. They just maybe needed 5 more seconds.
Yeah, 5 more seconds, but they're not gonna get those 5 more seconds. I was talking about biblical miracle you there for a second. They nearly made that miracle possible before my eyes and proved me wrong. It would have been the most perfect caster curse moment. I think I'm starting to you're starting to feed the virus. You're spreading the virus there, Luce. It's spreading to me as well as I nearly had to eat my words. Team CEO nonetheless still do take that win. While not comfortably in the end, they still do get that win nonetheless. 2 very close game. Team TK are more than likely going to carry on that same energy they've maintained now in the last minute. Bring it on, and I'm hoping to see that exact same energy remain consistent, especially in the Champions Field as we meet each other in the new lobby in Champions Field for Game 5. And this is we've seen a Game 5 from the first the previous from the previous game, and now we're seeing another Game 5 in the last game as well to end it off for tonight on IKRN League stream. Once again, if anyone's enjoying the stream, and if you guys enjoyed tonight's highlight, please do follow us on Twitch. Give us some appreciation, because we've had an absolute enjoyment casting for tonight, haven't we, Luce? And oh no.
Oof, that was a great defense from Lucky. Lucky trying to get the ball away, having a few issues with connectivity, while Rev is trying to look for the opportunity for his team. So far, 0 goals in this first 30 seconds, Groundzero, but both teams had the opportunity. It's a great clear. Kamikaze can find the shot, but sadly, Rev is there to make the save, and TK Esports clears that ball away.
And the first minute will go away ever so slowly, and still no goals for anyone right now. But Luce UK is hoping to change that right here with a possible double tap attempt, and he's shut down by Rivers on the goal line. And now they're gonna have to regroup, rethink, and redraw a new opportunity, see what they can do. And Kamikaze is just fighting every person on the side of Team TK. Good saving from Luce UK, coming up out of absolutely nowhere there. Last moment, 0 boost from him now, but AJ now, last man back, clears it out into the middle once again, and he's gonna make sure he gets that mid boost. He's gonna try and set up an opportunity. 3 minutes 34 seconds in, and we've not seen anything happen just yet, but right now it seems to be more aggressiveness from the side of Team CEO and Luce UK. This man is making sure he'll destroy my throat by the end tonight. Not in that way if anyone's thinking wrong, but my god, what a shot that was. Luce UK bombed down, lasered it in. 1 goal for the better for Team CEO, and that is it. 3 minutes 1 minute 30 seconds is all they needed to bring the game in their favor immediately there, Luce.
Yeah, and sadly for TK Esports, they were all looking what was Kamikaze doing, but he missed the ball and left it for Luis. And now Team CEO trying to get more goals in and secure this victory. Oh, that's a great shot from Lucky. Lucky couldn't find the net. So unprotected. All defense from Team CEO was there to find that shot. Lucky looking for the center. Houston looking for the shot, but there was Luis. Another shot from Rev, wide, and couldn't find the net. This is Kamikaze now trying to clear that ball away, only giving the ball possession to Houston. Houston looking for the pass in the middle. The ball dancing in front of the net from Team CEO. That's a great pass from Rev to Lucky. Lucky couldn't make contact with that ball. Another great clear from Kamikaze. 1v1 situation. Kamikaze with the shot! And he bumps in the last second the defender. This is 2-0. Great showing from Kamikaze again. The 1v1 winning this situation. He couldn't clear that ball away completely. Vieston. And sadly for TK Esports, this is 2-0 for them.
Oof, and 2-0 is gonna feel like the biggest pressure they've ever faced right now. Vista was trying to change that real quick. Even though last moment he did manage to get that goal online, but unfortunately for him, just couldn't get that ball in, and it's gonna be shut down once again. Luce UK trying to shut that ball into the goal, and it's gonna be all around. The ball is going to be maintaining its presence in the hands of Team CEO, who are not trying to give it away for free as they've got the lead. 2 minutes still on the timer, and that's more than enough time still per minute to get a goal back. And we've seen Team TK bring the game back. 2 goals for the better, especially in the last couple of seconds. So I'm expecting to see that energy being brought back, but they've seemed to have gone silent. They've seemed to be being shut down every other opportunity, and lucky they're missing the ball once again off his own backboard, and it might be a shot in from AJ. Save by Visten once again, and Kamikaze now. He's going to try and make sure the ball stays in the middle. Rever's there fighting Kamikaze, but we'll have to redirect it all in his corner. Lucky there to be found. He's going to try and make sure he's going to do something, but it's just all over the place. And right now, AJ passing from Kamikaze. Kamikaze, does he have the double? Oh, he does not. The ball in the air, just saved up by Rivers once again. And the last minute is upon us here right now. There, Luce. I don't see anything going in favor for Team TK just yet.
Yeah, TK Esports not finding the opportunities that they need. 1 minute remaining of this game number 5. It was even match, but so far Team CEO seems to have the upper hand. This is Rev trying to clear the ball away.
Oh, this might be an opportunity here as they do pass off, and Lucky coming out of absolutely nowhere. They're getting the first goal for Team TK. Oh my days, what a performance that was. AJ did get a demo there on the man, but Luce UK was a tad bit too awkward, and Lucky there found his opportunity. This man finally getting lucky with a shot, takes the first goal, first response, and there was just got 43 seconds left on the timer. Strong kickoff there in favor for Team TK, and AJ passing the ball to Kamikaze. Kamikaze with the redirect in. Will he find a player there? No, Vise is going to find that ball first, and AJ now. Will he find it? Lucky there. Still going to be shut down once again by Lewis, and cleared out by Lewis all the way into the other side. Revers there comfortably taking the ball, but will he find the opportunity to clear it away? Yes, he does. Flicks it perfectly over Lewis. 50s his own teammate Lucky, and the ball still remains on the side of Team TK. 15 seconds left on the timer, and I don't think we've any hope right now as Luce UK ends the hopes and dreams of Team TK with that shot in, and the ball goes into the net of Team TK. 3-1, and that will be a 12 seconds remainder on the timer there, Luce.
Yeah, 12 seconds and a dream. It's complicated for TK Esports. It's still possible, but they have to really bring it up. They are looking in this direction in trying to find the goal, but sadly it's going to be shut down for TK Esports. Team CEO takes the victory then on game number 5. A great victory over TK Esports. Difficult one after losing 2 games that they felt that they should have won, but finally for them they find the victory on game number 5 on Champions Field. 2 goals over the rivals, and a great showing from Team CEO that now has 2 victories on this league.
My God, what a performance it has been, and what a way to end off this night. My God, Luce, today Team CEO and TK Esports did not disappoint, because for sure every moment of this game has been a nail-biting experience, and what an experience that was till the last moment, till that ball fell down to the ground on 0 seconds. And my God, can I just say it's been a fantastic moment casting it along with you for tonight. Congratulations to Team CEO taking the win in the last moment. 3-1 beat, and my God, especially with TK Esports, who looked very promising tonight, but they will have to suffer another defeat. It's back to the drawing board for themselves, and maybe they might learn from tonight and trying to improve as this IKRN tournament goes on for the near future there, Luce.
I don't think they play that badly, actually. In terms of level, I think TK Esports was very equal to Team CEO today, and especially on game number 3, where they come from a very dominant loss to a great victory 1-0 after changing their defense up, and I think they were making great adjustments. Just that Team CEO had better offense all along, so they finally made good use of that, and they capitalized on their opportunities more. It's a heartbreak for TK Esports, because I feel that on at times they could come back, but in the end it was Team CEO that takes the victory, and a very rewarding one for sure, because now they are 2-1 on the record of this league, and they are fighting in the top spots yet. So I think that is a very morale boost for them at this moment.
That is, it's been a great moment, but they're definitely going to use that energy to propel themselves forward, maybe even take on the top 2 the top two players tonight, but the top two teams for later on as the leagues are going to go on. But we will be back, everybody, after a quick break for an interview with the representative of Team CO. We're going to have an interview with them, see how they felt taking the game away all the way to Champions Field tonight against the team TK. But we'll see you soon, very quickly. Don't go anywhere, because there is more Rocket League to come.
all, we are back and we have Luce UK for our interview. Luce, congratulations on your victory. You are now 2 wins and 1 loss with the top 3 teams in our standing. So great work today. Tell me how you felt out there. And although it was a hard match, like going up to the game number 5, do you think you guys played well? How was the feeling in general?
Well, we played better as a team, to be honest. Like, we took a 3D break on Minecraft, bit of strip miner, done us the world of good. So, and we started playing like a team, bit of team bonding.
Fair. That's fair. Okay. What else? What else did you do in this team bonding?
I'm not allowed to say. I shouldn't say. Let's just say that.
Honestly, that's entirely fair. But nonetheless, you guys are now third overall with the standings comparison, with Icon Exotics being at the top and EBIT Esports. Do you think you guys are going to take it to them for next week as the tournament goes on?
Oh, I will have them and all. We thought this week was a
Fair
bit
enough.
close for our liking, but we won anyway.
Do you think you guys spent a bit too much time team bonding instead of scrimming?
Probably. Like, we haven't scrimmed in about 3 weeks. So, should probably
Yeah.
get a scrim down.
Exactly, but like you guys did take away a very strong performance in the end there, especially game 5. You guys would be switching between. How did you guys feel after every loss against Team TK?
That we should have won.
And like, what did you guys like talk about? How you guys were going to improve? What did you think was the biggest issue you faced tonight?
Well, me and Harley passed them on both the games that we lost through the game.
That's fair. That's a good observation. Do you guys think you're going to improve and stamp down these issues as the tournament goes on?
Oh, next week will become better, a bit faster, a bit better team players, and we'll have them like.
Good. That's good to see. Well, that's enough questions from me there. Luce, if you want to take it away yourself.
Just in general, what do you think of TK Esports? Do you think that they improved a lot over the series, or because for me it was also like games that your team should have won, that in the end TK Esports took it. So this surprise, how do you guys take it, and do you feel like in the future that you're gonna win it as well?
We feel like we were the better team, but I feel like we were a solid opponent. We feel like they could have won it, but we were a much better team anyway.
I think Luce is experiencing some technical difficulties, so I'm going to ask the last question. Nonetheless, Duke, I want to congratulate you guys once again on a very, not the most solid of wins, but definitely a shaky one. But as you said, you're aiming to improve, and I wish you all improvement. So I want to thank you for your time there, Lewis. I really do appreciate it. And congratulations to you and TK once again. Give my thanks for the lads and their time as well, to Kamikaze and AJ. And I want to give thanks for Team TK for giving us their time, because it was been a very strong performance for both teams, very strong teams overall. But Team CO will take the win once again, this time this week, overall for the duration of. And we've seen week 3 start and go by in the blink of an eye here for anyone who's stayed with us for the past 3 hours. I want to thank you all in Twitch chat there for your time as well. Major appreciation for giving us a lot of love. It was very undeserved, but nonetheless, we are very appreciative of it. So that will be it for tonight, and we're going to end off with the standings. For the standings themselves, my god, we're seeing Team Icon Exotic with a win-loss ratio of 3-0. Team EBIT 2-1. Team CO same as well. Icon Vipers with a 1-2. The other loss they've lost, they suffer from Exotic, their major rivals. They're in 4th. Team Epsilon, the surprise stand-ins who came in from last week, 1-2, same as Vipers. And I believe it is Team TK Esports in the bottom. Their absolute difference coming at a -4. So they're going to be struggling. They will be trying to fight back and claw back as they can to the end. But we wish all of these teams luck in the moment. But before we do so, we're gonna have to do a quick next week's scheduled outline. What is it there, Luce, if you have the information?
Yes. So for week number 4, we'll have Vipers versus Team CEO. Epsilon versus TK Esports, and Exotic versus Evit.
Ooh, that is some spicy matchups there for next week. So if you guys are excited, please do hit that follow button on the Twitch channel here. Give IKRN RL some love. And I hope you guys give me and my boy Luce here as some love as well. Because for tonight, it has been me, your caster Groundzero, and my Twitter and all of my handles, and along with Luce's, is connected over here at the bottom. So if we would appreciate a quick follow to all of our socials, be it our Twitch, Twitter, and our YouTube. I believe I have a YouTube, and so does Luce. But nonetheless, before we move on, I have something for all of you. We have one of the spiciest show matches we're ever gonna have on my own channel for tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. We have, thanks to Luce, I want to thank him once again for helping me out. We have him giving us 2 players from Sam, one from the club himself. It is Pan, who is coming in playing Davitrox from Exceed, the other Italian org from. They're both players from Chile, so we have a Chilean rivalry coming on. Both of the players were very happy to give me an hour of their time for a best of 5. So if any one of you is excited to see this, me and Luce will also be casting that game tomorrow, 7 p.m. GMT. Book it in your calendars, and we will see you all not only on my stream tomorrow, but also for next week Saturday, 7 p.m. GMT, 8 p.m. CET for anyone who is an hour ahead. I want to thank you all very much for your time. I want to give a major thank you for all the moderators, the casters, the viewers, and the broadcaster himself as well, Doc Raz. So we'll see you all very soon, very quickly. Peace.